this? Let me hear it! Let's fucking go! So pull up a chair and relieve some stress. Before this shit show hits the stage, get ready for chaos or drunken rage. We have these losers on the way with plenty of stupid shit to say. Oh, welcome to the Losers Lounge. We're all here to fuck around. Whoa, everyone's a mess, but that's okay, 'cause all of us are here to stay. Just sit back and relax. Hell yeah.
Until he feels no pain.
He's drunk, 'cause sober thoughts drive him insane. He cries each night for a girl to stay.
They won't.
'Cause every woman just walks away. He's such a loser. Critical is here with a lifeless tone. So dumb. Like death himself is on the phone. So he sucks away joy and will make you cry. He sucks. He keeps on talking until you wanna die. Get to the point. Rebel Rose arrives with a devilish twitch. Black Cat Queen, she's a certified witch.
She talks too much with that damn high pitch.
So high. Keep it under 13 seconds, you fucking bitch. Time's up. Here's the inside man, a mysterious prick.
Just a background loser still thinking he's slick.
He's not good enough to ever get a line. Be quiet.
Hides behind the real stars that shine.
He's fucking worthless. Emperor Goodwin arrives, bitter and bold. So bold.
A mountain of anger that's centuries old.
So angry, still raging at everyone stuck in his way. Just move.
This bitter old corpse won't ever decay.
He is inevitable. This uninspired cat thinks he's the man.
He's not. He's too polite, so we don't trust his plan.
He lies. Smiles all sweet, yeah, he's proud of it. You're evil.
But deep inside, he's a piece of shit.
Fuck you, Garfield! This sick bastard loves seeing chaos rise. He's sick.
Laughing hard with madness in his eyes.
Fire keeps dancing through his crooked brain. It burns.
Getting off watching the garbage
love you.
But nothing could prepare you for an experience like this.
What is the truth, Harry?
Miracle Mile.
Yeah, it's a funny part, Jay, with Tubi. So you remember like back in the day when you watch like movies on TV, they would edit stuff out. With Tubi, it's like it's actually they don't shave the movie; they put ads there, but still the actual film. So like cool, because I remember back in the day, a film is like 2 hours long, and it's like an hour 40 or something. But it's the full films on Tubi.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking around to see like different places you could find it. Saw it on Tubi, but I also saw it on Canopy.
Yeah.
So if you've got a public library card, they've got a ton of
Yeah.
movies with no ads.
Let's see the backgrounds here. Check some stuff for here. Yeah. So Miracle Mile, again, another film that Goodwin mentioned, which I've never heard before. 1988, Anthony Edwards and other cast members. What a cast, and what a film that, like as Jay said, I asked everyone I know. No one's heard of this film.
I'm the only person I know that had seen it.
Yeah.
So, I didn't hear about it until you mentioned it last week, and I'm glad I caught it today because, dude, it fucking gets intense. I mean, it never lets up. It's very well paced, but it's it doesn't hold your hand as well. That's what I love about this.
Yeah, I know. Like
It takes chances. It takes chances as well.
Yeah, I know. Like Gary was telling me. So this film has got Americans and disaster and nuclear bombs and Americans dying. It's like Viagra for Gary. Like,
Oh yeah, God, yeah.
so he's like, he sent me a clip. He's like, Chris, let's watch the film. Gary, what's your reaction? This was Gary's reaction. Like, who's sick?
That and for some reason he started playing the Divinals. I don't know. It was
But yeah, I mean, as I said earlier backstage, that this wasn't something that I was expecting. I was really expecting, this kind of very glittery 80s, slick, slightly greasy and slimy sort of 80s rom-com thing. That's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting a great deal. I liked the idea of what Jay had explained last week. I thought, yeah, it sounds interesting. Started watching it. I thought, this really is what I'm expecting. And then it takes a turn. It takes a massive turn in tone. It gave me everything that I really, really like, which is, it gets really dark, really, really quick. And there isn't a great deal of let up either.
Dare I say this film subverts your expectations?
Completely subverted my expectations. Yeah.
It actually, I think it was BAFTA gave it an award in the 2000s
I'll look it up.
for having the greatest lurch in any movie.
Really?
Yeah, because it's setting up the look, it's rom-com and isn't this cute? And then somebody makes a phone call.
Yeah. And it's such a turn.
Yeah.
It's such a turn. And of course, once he steps into that diner again, it really goes, full tilt on that.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, so according to Google, how do you say it's Jane? Catalonian?
Yeah, the Catalonia Film Festival.
Yeah, that was 1989. Winner, Best Special Effects. Okay, nominee, Best Film. Independent Spirit Awards, 1990. Nominee, Best Supporting Female. Mary Winningham, Best Screenplay. Sundance got nominated for Grand Jury Prize, Dramatic.
Wow.
And in 2016, it won a Saturn Award for Best DVD Blu-ray Classic Film Release. So this came out in Blu-ray in 2016. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, I think if you roll down to like reviews or something like that, it mentions the BAFTA thing.
I mean, this was something that you mentioned, Jake, quite some time ago. It was something that we were all sort of talking about sort of after one of the streams. This had been brought up by you a good 2, maybe 3 months ago. And again, I thought, it's an interesting premise, and but as far as subversion of expectation goes, yeah, this really is it.
There you go. Yeah, so you said, Jay. So BAFTA connection. British film critic Charlie Brooker, in a 2008 article for the BAFTA website, gave the film the unofficial distinction of having the biggest
lurch of tone in film history.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
again, you start out and you're like, oh, this is a cute little rom-com, is whatever, and then there's a phone call.
Yeah,
This might be the only time Charlie Brooker was ever fucking happy when he watched this movie. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, you got to realize that Charlie Brooker is the guy behind Black Mirror.
And that's a really nice, light-hearted TV show with many stories that leave you so happy in the end.
Although there is one particular episode that was written by his wife, Connie Huck, San Junipero, which I think is an absolutely beautiful episode. It's
You know what the bad one?
beautiful.
Yeah, so this script was written right after the guy came out of AFI, and for a long time, there were plenty of studios that were like interested in it. He ended up, so I think Warner Brothers had the rights to it. He ended up buying the rights back himself, and then kind of shopped it around. And I was because I never really paid attention to like the producers and things like that at the beginning. But when I saw Hemdale as one of the producers, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I know those guys. They put out some pretty good stuff in the 80s. Terminator, Last Emperor, Platoon. They were all part of that, and they got this one as well. It was sadly this one didn't do quite as well as those other movies.
Yeah. So right there, man. Region developed as Warner Bros. In '78, but eventually produced independently.
Yep.
I mean, I think that this obviously is a movie that has definitely had some reappraisal over the years.
Yeah, I mean, even at the time, when I saw this, I was like, oh, hold up. I mean, this isn't just the doom and gloom, woe is me, and all that stuff, right? It very much is kind of grounded on characters and the the escalation of the kind of the mob mentality and riot and all that. Even if he was just a Chicken Little, it would still make sense as these rumors kind of spread and people start reacting to it. And again, because Gary and I are old enough to have grown up under the threat of nuclear war, you could understand this happening.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying actually backstage about what it was like in the United States growing up under the threat of all of this that could possibly have happened. But here in the UK, I mean, we had a thing called all the local authorities, what they did, they gave every household a government booklet called Protect and Survive, and it was everything that you needed to do to survive a nuclear blast, particularly the first wave. But I don't think anybody really believed it, because it was, whitewash all of your windows. Once the 3-minute warning comes, so you got 3 minutes to whitewash all of your windows. Get under a table, or the equivalent thereof, preferably a cupboard under the stairs.
There we go.
And have enough water and food for 3 weeks. Right, okay, and that's basically it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's akin to some of the booklets that they were handing out
I this Walmart
during World War II
right
in case of invasion.
This will save me.
Hang wet blankets in your windows. That will stop bullets somehow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, no one really kind of believed it. I think for the most part, everyone knew that if a 10,000 megaton bomb were to hit, that's the end of the world as we know. There's a fantastic line in this, a really, really fantastic line. The guy says, I think it's the time of the insects.
Yeah.
I think it's a great line.
Yep.
I mean, I have this thermos. It's got some like silver lining in here. Put enough hot water in here, it could be like, I guess bulletproof.
Oh, it's
maybe,
bulletproof.
or-
I mean,
yeah,
it'd probably
Yeah.
stop a nuke
Say-
if you're lucky.
Yeah.
yeah, good old these American coffee cups they make. Look at this, that titanium steel inside the ice.
Yeah, that's nuclear proof, definitely. That's why I got leaded glass for my house. Shield me from the radiation.
Well, it's
Yeah.
one thing I do appreciate the history and the dedication from like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg, because they show me what, like, Jay, you've seen Indiana Jones 4.
Yeah, you just get an old refrigerator. I mean, the problem is those lock, and then you can't get out, and that's that's problematic.
Well, I mean, we have to suspend some disbelief.
yeah.
Hey, Sparkles.
But no, I mean,
Yeah.
this is from kind of the psychology, with Anthony Edwards, like, talking to the grandmother while Mara Winningham is still passed out on Valium. He's basically like, I haven't told her, and I want to delay that as long as possible, right? Because of just he's trying to protect her the whole time,
Holy shit.
and emotionally and otherwise. And you see that with other characters as well. The choices they make. I mean, I love the when they're going down the sidewalk and there's the guy fucking the girl up against the wall. It was like, I mean, if I've only got 10, 15 minutes, let's get busy, baby. And then like people being so angry at the situation that they're just acting out in the moment. You have others that are just running wild, but like, the guy that he jumps on the roof of the car for, he's mad at the world for all of this happening, and he's now has this one thing that he can focus on, and so he's just like chasing him like a madman.
It just doesn't stop fucking going after him, doesn't he? I mean, the guy's crawling through sewers as well. It's like, I'm gonna get you again on my roof, you motherfucker.
Yeah, and we saw similar kinds of behavior in 2020 with the whole must hoard toilet paper, as if that was going to stop a virus. But it was the thing they could control.
Yeah.
The way that they could understand it and have some agency in a world that had reminded them that they're not actually in control.
Even too, it's like, see, my mask is very good right here, and the mask was, make sure you wear a mask exactly like this. This is how your mask should be wear, because this is what's really powerful. I mean, who cares about right here? No, right here. My mask, goddamn it, okay?
Well, you better cover your eyes, because that flash is going to cause you some problems.
And I still see people even today. Still, some people wear masks, and like it's always funny when I'm driving. Someone's walking by themselves in a public park, and I'm like, what?
Well, I mean, that's the thing is the mask has become a combination of both hypochondria, which was always around, but also like tribal signaling. That I'm a member of I believe in the science with capital S.
And I'm one of the good guys.
Yeah.
I'm doing my bit. I got 15 jabs and I'm fine, apart from all the blood clots and the myocarditis.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, and I have too, and not even joking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it gives you a time. It gives you the opportunity to play spot the retard. Hey, he's wearing a mask. Retard. That's one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
one for me.
And
Yeah,
even
retard,
too, when I was at my former employer, right? Because I drove for city buses, and the employers would say, "Okay, so once the bus is empty, we're driving back from the mall to the garage. It's called deadheading. We're hopping on the highway. I'm driving by myself, and make sure all the employees are wearing masks when you're driving back." I'm like, I'm alone on an empty bus. Why am I still required to wear a mask, company? And they were enforcing that shit. We're like, you're fucking joking, right? Like, I'm alone. Why am I still wearing a mask driving back?
Because
to
it's
the
a
garage?
magical talisman.
Yeah, it's
If you put on the magic talisman, then the evil is sent away. I mean, you need to put on your plague mask, with the bird's head on it.
And not
Yeah,
even
we
joking.
even had a fucking TV doctor called Dr. Leslie. Remember him in Sad Man saying,
Yeah.
if you're going to go swimming in the sea on the beach, wear a mask, because you do realize you're fucking waterboarding yourself by having a cloth over your mouth while you're in water.
Yeah.
You absolute Ted, man.
And on top of too, like even customers sometimes we will get breaks and we get like a 10-minute downtime. We're by ourselves. How about the bus? Just walk around, just stretch something, take my fucking mask off. People are calling into the bus coming complaining. The driver didn't have his mask on. I'm on break, lady. Oh my god. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Again, you've broken the magic talisman, and Big Juju is going to throw fire on us.
I don't know
You
if Jay,
didn't comply to the fucking New World Order.
I know if Jay and Gary knows. So yeah, Waylon said right here.
Yeah,
the
Tsar Bomba.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, and that for New York Times right there. Like, holy shit, these images. But yeah, like the most powerful. 3,000 to 3,800 times more powerful than a Hiroshima bomb.
Yeah, it was like 50 megatons. It was actually supposed to be 100.
Wow.
But they didn't quite make it right. It's kind of like the inverse of our Castle Bravo shot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where we thought it was only going to be 5 megatons, but we didn't understand how tritium works with a nuclear device, and it ended up being about 15 to 20 megatons.
When you see something this size, you're like, for fuck's sakes, man. Like,
well, I mean, look at the original atomic bombs. Fat Man and Little Boy weren't exactly lightweights, and those are only 15 to 20 kiloton.
Yeah, and it's
God
yeah,
damn. Look at that.
What I find, whenever somebody is very, very nostalgic about the 80s, this is one of the things that everyone seems to conveniently forget, what it was like to live like this.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
'cause it was the Cold War, wasn't it? I mean, it was like, I mean, this was going on since the 50s, wasn't it? This paranoia that the Russians could bomb anyone any moment.
Yeah. So was the one that is that Jay? Would you know this one? Bikini Atoll?
Yeah, it's
Bikini
Castle
Atoll,
Bravo.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the one that we misunderstood and actually made a much more powerful thermonuclear bomb than we thought we were.
Yeah, and the Russians were experimenting with hydrogen bombs, and we were experimenting with hydrogen bombs, and the kind of escalation that occurred.
Yeah, you had neutron bombs. The everybody was kind of figuring out the how can you make one that still has the devastation but doesn't just render the land useless for 1,000 years or so.
Yeah.
And I mean, we discovered with the testing we did in space, that's how we discovered EMP.
Yeah. And I know it's not the same means because I'm actually playing through Raw right now. I'll stream it tonight later, a couple hours. Metal Gear Solid 3. But the premise of a design is that Metal Gear Solid was supposed to take place back in the late 70s, early 80s. But like having a mobile tank that could have a nuclear payload on its back, that's the real terror of Metal Gear Solid. I mean, it is a video game, but the fantasy of like, you've seen the size of these things right here. But imagine having a smaller nuclear weapon, also a tank that can just go into any enemy territory. It's fucking terrifying.
I mean, again, it's also why Metal Gear Solid is stupid, because in that era we had nukes on trucks and railroads and all that. That's what the Soviets essentially did, is they made their forces mobile. We built hardened silos. So it was like, you can go ahead and hit, and unless you are a absolute dead nuts perfect direct hit, we are going to be able to return fire on you.
Yeah.
And of course, even during the Gulf War, the first Gulf War, both us and the Iranians were firing depleted uranium shells. So
yeah. Well, and you had Iraq, launching Scuds into Israel, which were just essentially V2s.
No.
It was, what's the first one? I'd look at it. So. All right, cool.
Snake Eaters really does take a lot of liberties with historical context in the 60s, because it feels more like you're looking at machinery from the fucking Nazis or the 2000s more than the 1960s. But
yeah,
it's a Japanese game, though, isn't it? Japan always goes a little bit more bonkers with
because Snake Eater's 1964. It's hard to say. So yeah, the 64. I mean, I guess for the 60s, they have this kind of technology. For the 60s, is fucking terrifying, man. Like.
Yeah, it's always Japanese. Okay, the Japanese are going to do sci-fi. Let me guess, there's going to be a Mobile Suit Gundam somewhere in this. Yes, there is.
Yes, he's right. Yeah, but the cutscenes are so ridiculous, over the top. That's all I get for. All right, cool. So say where's right here. So we should get the that weird logo. And yes, this came from Tubi, because I don't pirate my stuff, guys. Some people do. They remember because Jay's been seeing this a lot with YouTube. This is authentic content. YouTube, just please don't block my
Trust
shit.
me, bro.
Hey, exactly. All right, cool. So film is 1 hour and 45 minutes, or no? Well, that's
127.
Okay, yeah, I get the previews on. That's why.
Authentic, no AI.
There we go. Wait, what's she saying? And now they've been sold off, and people living in
talking about the silos in Kansas and Nebraska and all that. Actually, in it was like 2005. I actually considered buying one of the AT&T long lines facilities that they built, because so one of the many things we did during the Cold War is oh, by the way, the long lines went for a little bit, and then we built a little something that became the internet to replace it. But the AT&T long lines were in event of nuclear war, we need to still be able to have communications across the U.S. So we built nuclear hardened bunkers on giant springs with huge generators and all that. They were designed to survive a direct 5 megaton blast.
Holy shit.
And they had these big microwave towers on them. But if you could drive by one and you would just think, oh, it's a radio tower or something, because there's like a little shack, and then that. In that shack is the stairway down into the bunker, which is like a couple of acres in size.
Wow.
And they were selling them off in the 2000s.
Shut up. All right. Damn. That's a lot. Now you have the internet, Jay. The internet's worked out so well for us.
Well, it was that or nuclear war, and I'm still trying to decide which one would be preferable.
I mean, we have quality films like this year. Give us the Odyssey's coming out.
Boy, how about that preview?
I mean, at least to his credit, Nolan did okay. The Cyclops is in it, so he's getting some fantasy there. Right?
And then we have a 50-year-old Botox woman as, look, I'm the siren. Okay, whatever. Also, why is Ithaca populated by twinks?
What? Oh, here's the film right here. Is that weird like logo? All right, cool. You said twinks. It's got Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah. Somehow Matt Damon is the most manly in the entire movie.
Damn right. It's Jason Bourne.
Yeah, I'm manly, but I'm also wicked smart, okay?
Yeah, except he's not. I think it's gone. Oh, shit. There went my man.
I'm wicked smart because I don't vote for Trump, okay?
So, Gary, tell us about Hemdale.
Was this connected with David Hemmings, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was,
the British,
yeah. I know nothing about the formation of the company whatsoever.
Damn.
Well, I'm glad we brought you on. That's very cool.
Anyway, and that's me done for this evening. And, I'll catch up with everyone.
There we go. Good asshole lighter. I forgot because I mostly know him from obviously he was in Top Gun, but from ER. But was Anthony Edwards for a time?
Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay, yeah. Because I just know him mostly from ER. So I forgot was he a big star in the 80s? Like
he wasn't a big star, but I mean he was certainly relevant.
Yeah.
Right. So originally, Kurt Russell was one of the people that were supposed to play Anthony Edwards' character.
Yeah, I can sort of see why they chose him over Kurt Russell because he has a bit more of a vulnerability to him, doesn't he? And Kurt Russell kind of has a little bit more of a bravado to it.
Yeah.
I hate science. Primordial still in billions of light years, and God.
So this is the music to me because I immediately recognized what they're actually playing. It's Cosmos by Carl Sagan. But they replaced the voiceover and removed the music probably because they didn't want to license it.
It's quite interesting because he's she actually makes a phone call to him, doesn't she? Excuse me, Mr. Sagan. Sorry for waking you at this hour.
Yeah,
that's very important.
Yeah, when they're making the list of people they should say.
Yeah.
See, look, this movie's also a history lesson. It's like we're in school learning about evolution and science.
Well, we start in a museum.
Uh-huh.
Looking at a lot of extinct animals for some reason that definitely won't have any relevance to what's going on in the movie.
Yes, neither will him saying, mentioning about throwing himself in that tar.
No.
Just like Last Action Hero.
Yeah. That's the thing. He doesn't look like your typical leading man. He does look a little bit nebbish and dweeby, but he does kind of do a good job portraying this guy who's just got no fucks left to give except to rescue the woman he loves.
Yep.
And as I keep saying every week too, this is 80s, but I like this 80s music. Something about it. Just
what's Tangerine Dream? You're
exactly.
not going to go wrong with Tangerine Dream.
It's just so soothing. And
killing it back in the day.
I want to do some acid right now.
Yeah, apparently, him and the actress, what's her name?
Mare Winningham.
Yeah, apparently, I found out that they started dating for real in 2021. I think they're married now.
Really?
Yeah.
Took them long enough. I guess they figured out, okay, well, I guess there's going to be a nuclear war, so we can probably get together.
Yeah, let me look up the trivia. I'm going to do Lenzo here, so get some trivia here.
As soon as I seen her, I'm like, you guys know that's a pure 80s. She's got an 80s haircut. That's a
yeah. She doesn't pull it off the way Denise Crosby pulls off the shot.
Yeah.
Mare Winningham was always kind of a interesting actress. I mean, she wasn't like classically beautiful.
Yeah.
Kind of remember her from St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
Where she's the awkward girl.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's that bloody trivia?
I miss 80s hair, don't we all?
Yeah, here we go. They started dating.
I'm gonna bring it back, Whelan.
Yeah, they started dating in their private lives and were married in 2021. So, so far, no news on any divorces.
Like I said, what Jay said, it took them 26 years. Like,
yeah.
All right. I mean, Eraser, come on, we all do. Which I never did when I was a kid in the 80s. Never.
Yeah. Though they almost had Crispin Glover in this as well as the main character.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see it. Wow, Crispin Glover playing this.
And he would do the awkward kind of, earnest guy thing, but the problem is he'd be Crispin Glover, and at some point he would go Disney.
I finally found the right girl, and I messed it all up. I do.
Get your damn hands off her.
I'm your density.
Another film we gotta watch. I was happy Jackson covered Back to the Future. Like, God bless you, kid. He's like, yeah, I loved Hokum. I was like, yeah, it's all right. He's like, no. I was like, it's. But the thing with horror now is, like I said, when I see Jason or Freddy, I know I can't beat Jason in a fight. When there's a witch in Ireland who's like 5'2" and 106 pounds, and I can kick her ass, I'm not really that scared of her.
And then you find out her brother's a member of the IRA.
Yeah, really.
You bastard, yay.
Yeah. Oh, look, the La Brea Tar Pits. This is definitely not going to be symbolic of anything at all.
Wait a second. Set and payoff with this. Look at that. 1 in a Million Girl. See, like, this is it's such a romantic film.
It is. That's why I was kind of chuckling when Gary sent me that. Wait a minute. This is a lot darker than I thought. It was like, yeah. The movie sets you up, doesn't it?
Well, see, Gary, because whenever you think about Jay, you think about like love and romance and these
rom-coms.
That's
me.
Yeah. He definitely isn't my go-to guy when it comes to rom-coms.
To say the least.
I should have known
I'm
better.
the reason we covered As Good as It Gets on Masculine Monday.
Yeah. I mean, Jay's a very complex individual, Gary.
Yeah, I should have known better. Really, I should know better. And there's me kind of, these opening moments of thinking, hang on, what's this guy talking about?
You were starting to suspect me, weren't you?
There were all manner of doubts that was starting to run through my head about you.
It's true.
No, all right, yeah, 1988. He's like, okay, $1,200 for some lobsters. $1,200 in 1988, son.
This is pretty good money.
I mean, I know she's cute.
Also, congrats, you've just killed those lobsters by throwing them into the.
No. Because when we did Miami Vice, there's a scene where they accidentally tossed some lobsters into the fucking docks, and Amartey was like, they totally fucking killed those lobsters, man.
Yeah,
they really did.
Yeah, like, though, we're gonna take them and set them free, yes, because nobody else is gonna like capture them again and eat them.
It won't matter. That water's wrong for them. They're gonna die.
I'm trying to be optimistic here. Yes,
maybe boiling them alive was. Yeah, maybe boiling them alive was probably the best thing.
Yeah,
really. Yeah, they love it.
Yeah. Actually, okay.
That was I remember a comedy bit that a guy did about how lobsters actually thought that they're grand prize winners. No, I'm the big winner. No, you get to go on a plane. They fly you in. You're at this really nice restaurant. Then you're like, no, what are you doing? I'm the grand prize winner.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad Gary and Luke are here. I just read an article 2 days ago. Is it true that I guess the UK is banning boiling lobsters now?
Really?
I've heard something about that. I don't know if
I've
not really had news on that actually being legit yet.
Apparently, this year they said the UK is going to ban because it's cruel to boil a lobster alive.
Oh.
It's like good old UK, right?
No, they're banning smoking, so
and lobsters.
Yeah, but it's okay to vape though. You know, pump more fucking chemicals in your body, right? Yeah. Now we're finding out there's this new kind of cancer going around with people that vape. So, yeah.
When they remove, at least when they remove it, it smells of strawberries and blueberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And body odor.
Yeah.
At least when you die of cancer, you smell of strawberries and blueberries.
Yeah.
That's why I was recently in a group chat when Jay, because Jay smokes. Well, listen, mom smokes. If you're gonna smoke, just fucking smoke. Like vaping, I'm healthy and this is better for me. Who the fuck you lying to?
Honestly, I'm not even a smoker, but it makes me want to buy a fucking Cuban cigar and puff that bastard.
Yeah.
Hey, you see fucking William Shatner's fucking 95 smoking a goddamn cigar at the beach. Like, you know, guys, enjoying my life. Like,
I always remember there was a woman in France that was the oldest person alive. I think she was like 118. And they asked her what was her secret, to living so long. And she said, well, after her doctor talked to her, she decided to quit smoking at 110. She also drank 2 bottles of wine a day. But I was like, look, any doctor that comes to me and goes, she goes like, bitch, how old are you? I'm 110. Whatever I'm doing, I'm going to keep fucking doing. It's working.
Agreed.
Oh, Waylon, they do. That's why they're doing it for, because it's the healthy alternative to cigarettes. I've actually heard these conversations in my car.
Yeah.
Also, yes, I pulled the article over here. So, the UK is banning the boiling of live lobsters, crabs, and other decapods. Part of an animal welfare reforms recognizing them as sentient beings capable of pain.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They gotta be fucking feeling something when that water is boiling them, though.
God bless America.
They don't feel it for long.
Churchill smoked.
I prefer my animals just fucking straight up dead. Just kill them quick. That's it.
Yeah.
The problem is,
I think the bolt that they use to kill cattle with or horses with, that's probably going to do something to that crab or lobster.
Yeah, it's going to turn it into paste, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's going to be lobster paste.
Yeah.
Another film we got to watch, man. That fucking scene. I always watch. Sometimes pops put that short. Just the whole Javier Bardem scene with the fucking flip the coin. What flip the coin? Leave the flip the. Your whole life's been this moment. He's eating.
They can fucking ban smoking. They can ban boiling lobsters alive. Yet they can't ban fucking illegal inbred fucking parasites from invading our hotels, can they?
What do you have against the Irish? Stop it.
See, Luke's like, I'm not going to ride until they fucking ban petrol on homeless people. Man's got limits,
Yeah, as long as I can still pursue my hobbies, it's all fine.
Yeah, I know, because it's going to cost me a fucking bomb once they ban it. I'm going to have to go for all these black market assholes, and it's like, oh, God. And I'm too lazy for that. I'm too lazy for it.
That's true.
He's a busy man. All right, Jay, look, I mean, I wasn't...
Again, it's a rom-com.
But she said, I'm going to screw your eyes, really.
She says, I'm going to screw your eyes out.
Okay, because...
Yeah, on the third date. Sadly, they don't make it to the third date.
Yeah, but like, I never... A woman's like, Chris, I'm going to screw your eyes out. And I'm like, I'm not sure how to take that.
I'm like, all right, I'm up for it. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting him to say, well, my eyes actually have an anti-clockwise thread, so...
Yeah.
See, look, he's getting a cigarette ready as he stares at that fuck homeless person as he's about to take care of us. Looks like, yes, you homeless bitch. As you feed them pigeons.
I love the fact that he's the cause of the power outage. Because he throws that cigarette away, the bird picks it up and puts it in its nest.
Goddamn bird.
The nest then catches on fire and knocks out the power.
This is why I don't feel bad when the 5G towers are killing the birds.
This is why you don't throw away a cigarette until you're done with it. Stop wasting shit.
Well, Jay remembers when the fucking planes, trains, and automobiles, John Candy fucking flicked it out the back.
Yes. Well, I've had it come back in the window before. had somebody in the back seat with the window cracked, and I throw a cigarette out, and it just went whoop and right into theirs.
Yeah, to be fair, like look, we have eggs over easy. I mean, that shit looks.
Yeah, it is looking good.
Delicious. Oh my God.
Wish I had a lobster right now.
Did you go and get in America? They don't feel anything.
This is fine.
With my, was it Chahiba, my fatties?
Cohiba.
Yeah. Some men get it all. I'm telling you, man. Well, it was the 80s. It was so easy to get laid. SJ, you know.
I mean, we still had to worry about getting the bug. That was wasn't quite as easy as the 70s.
I mean, I was told that the AIDS only affected gay people. That's what they told. That's what they told me. So
no, we were in the middle of having Fauci tell us that you can't have kids with hemophilia at school because it can just be spread by touching things.
Oh my God.
I miss payphones. Now,
well, I don't know. I mean, in this movie, you were like, maybe we should have got rid of payphones. This is
but that's the entire plot, though, is a payphone.
I know. So if he wouldn't answered that call, everything would have been fine.
It's true.
I love how in this scene, I'm just waiting for the grandma to go, okay, I've told you not to tell them about screwing their eyes out on the third date, right? You chase them away.
A lot of things.
Yeah, he did, Waylon.
I mean, for all the Jay's faults, Waylon, I give Jay credit. I respect him. He doesn't bullshit. If Jay says it, he means it.
Yep.
It's like, if you want brutal honesty, go to Jay. Gosh, you said plenty of things that didn't come.
Yeah, it's why I was like, wait a minute, I recognize this fucker.
Listen, Eraser, stop making me fucking hungry. God damn, man. 9 pounds of pulled pork. Oh, man.
No, Eraser, I just got done making 20 pounds of sausage. Jägerwurst. RKO. Come on. Love RKO.
So did they ever say, Jay? I forgot. Why is he in a hotel? I never actually picked that up.
He's traveling, so he was kind of with that band and stuff. But he's like, yeah, I need to settle down.
Okay. So certain films like this, when you watch it a second time, so much more things you pick up on.
Yeah.
And you're only 3.5 hours. But I mean, it's like it's plausible. It doesn't happen. Like, yeah. So I overslept. The hotel power went out. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it certainly. It's one of the reasons I started carrying a Braun portable alarm clock.
Wait, there's rats on his car. There's some kind of like symbolism there. I don't know.
Yeah, if you've lived in California, you know the palm tree rats. You'll hear them in the you'll hear them up in there.
Wow,
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Now right here, of course, I mean, I've seen enough TV, but like the homeless crazy guy talking about the end of the world and the apocalypse, that's an average Tuesday. Like,
yeah, exactly.
And those two, that payphone's ringing right now. Like, almost
yeah,
like
he's like, nah, that's not my problem.
I'll say it's setting something up.
Yeah. But it's fucking weird if it was Kiefer Sutherland saying, "It's funny, you hear a phone ring and you pick it up."
I love 24. Jack Bauer. Now, so right here, there was in the 80s, before we had terms like transgender, that men did dress up like women.
Yeah, I mean, he's either a transvestite or he's transsexual.
Oh.
California.
I forgot this actress Jade. I recognize her. She's got that unique look. What is she from? She just looks.
Is she from? I think she's from Falling Down, isn't she? Didn't she play?
She's got that look. Like I know
Robert Duvall's wife.
No, she's from The Right Stuff.
Oh yeah.
She's in the bar that tries to pick up on Chuck Yeager.
So buy me meat grinder. I just buy it at the.
She's played a lot of redneck chicks, hasn't she? I'm trying to think what else she's been in.
Yeah, yeah. She might be the mom from Mars Attacks.
And we have the hot blonde chick with the walk in the back.
Yeah, Denise Crosby.
Denise Crosby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is pulling off the short haircut, though. I mean,
yes, she did. Till she became twice the size that she is now.
I mean, look at this. Yes, we have.
Yeah, she got old though. Some people just fucking get old and they don't look as good as they used to.
Yeah.
Back then, though, she was fucking banging.
Oh yeah, especially as Tasha Yar.
Yeah, Data.
But she's already starting to put on weight in this one. You can see her face.
Yeah, Data fucking Data really had it on. He had it all.
I am
in that one episode. So you got elbowing in there as well.
Yeah.
This guy's crazy. The end of the world. I've already had this with this fucking crazy nutso woman.
Yeah, he's busy apologizing.
Yeah.
Said terrible stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course he would. Come on, she's fine at the right age for him. The thing is, Racer right now, she's too young in this film for him.
Oh, by a mile. Yeah.
To him, women they're like wine. He just the age, Can't get him too young. Thing with Tur's like he's the anti Leonardo DiCaprio.
Anthony Edwards is the only man on the planet that would pay for a USA Today.
I got a feeling he's probably going to be retiring in Florida or somewhere like that.
Yeah. He may not retire. That's where he's going to set up shop now. Target rich environment.
Now, is it, I guess, commonplace, Jay, for the 80s, just pick up random payphones and answer it?
I mean, you would, because sometimes, if they were trying to call somebody there or whatever.
Yeah. So he's expecting her to call him back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually drug dealers, isn't it?
Yeah.
The hag. He's going to hag maxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I did not recognize him as Ghost as well, because he looks so different, doesn't he?
He looks much more like he did in Revenge of the Nerds.
So he's a guy who can be a total dweeb yet still be a bit of a badass as well.
Yep.
So that's some range. That is some mad range.
Yep. Nuclear fucking war, man. Now, as a premise, Gary,
I love the wait. Where's my dad?
Yeah.
The guy suddenly realizes, oh, this isn't my dad.
Well, Paul said too. Now the music shifts in the tone and the vibes. You're like, wait, I thought this was a rom-com, guys.
No, you get the ominous pad. Oh no.
Yep.
Let's just have a bass note playing.
And just as a premise, so I'm just waiting for my date to call me back, and I get a random phone call 4:00 in the morning. Yeah, there's nuclear bomb going off. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah, Dad, they're actually doing it. Wait, what?
Well, also too, and like Jay, it's like as he gets into it in the diner, it's like initially your first instinct is like, this is a fucking prank, it's bullshit. But the guy in the line sounds so fucking convincing. Like I kind of believe this son of a bitch.
I think it's the gunshots that convince him.
Yeah, but even right there too. But you can see Anthony over his face, like he's looking uncomfortable, almost like he's like, this sounds legit. Like
yeah. Well, again, because I mean, it's a threat that you always kind of had in the back of your mind, but also, all right, this is a prank call. Stop screwing around.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we've all done this to phone boxes, haven't we?
Oh, I can't tell you the number of prank calls I did in the 80s.
Especially
mostly due to legal reasons. I can't tell you.
It definitely didn't involve nuclear war.
I mean, one did involve a prank call to Canada about a crazy guy, and they were an explosives company.
Allegedly.
Yes. I may or may not have said that my friend who is coming there and he's off his rocker, he's wearing a red flannel shirt and blue jeans.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Should be easy to pick out in Canada.
We definitely had our fair share of bomb threats in high school. I was gonna say some kids like, hey, I woke up late. I didn't study for the Regents today. What do I do? Calling a bomb threat. You piece of shit.
Yeah, that shit wouldn't have worked in the 80s. Would have been like, fuck you. You're taking your test anyway.
Yep. 4:06 a.m. Oh, that's gotta hurt, man. Walk into a fucking glass door.
It immediately reminded me of the Far Side Midvale School for the Gifted, and it's got the kid pushing on a door that says pull.
Extra XP. He's just gonna try to level up. He does, man. I mean, he's a man with certain tastes.
I'm kind of getting a good luck, have fun, don't die vibes here as well. I don't know why.
A little bit, but
yeah. The diner for some reason.
Which Jay, did you see that yet? Or check it out yet?
Do what?
The good luck, have fun.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. So I hope you like it, because when I watched it, because that was your film that you said had promise, and I liked it, but I'm like, I'm curious. I want to hear Jay's opinion on it.
Yeah.
I said, well, even if you don't like it though, but also Sam Rockwell. Every second he's on screen, I love Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, he does. He does good work.
Yeah, the whole bloody nose and runny eggs. We've all been there. Ugh.
I love this woman. This woman is not bright.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know Chip? I got a cousin named Chad. Thanks.
Yeah. He just grabs her too, just that fucking iron grip, and again, and he's not even a fucking big dude, but you just tell he's just fucking got her. Like, I just heard some shit. Like,
he's got that adrenaline strength.
Yeah, that's how you make coffee, boys.
Yeah,
he fucking pours it to the entire pot. I'm like, oh shit! I just heard some shit.
It's like, fuck it, we might die. May as well, risk the diabetes.
Well, I love the premise of this, because every instinct in your brain's like, this should be a fucking prank call, and this shouldn't be true. But he's struggling every second.
Yeah, it just keeps gnawing at him, and again, it's like that sounded too real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it would take you a while to sort of process that.
Yeah.
It's the biggest piece of information that's ever been imparted to you. So how are you going to process that?
Yeah. But also, Jason, too, back in the 80s, we had the Reagan era and the Cold War and just the constant threat. When it's constant all over the fucking media back in the 80s, like that.
I mean, you wouldn't. Oh, there wasn't a story about it for 2 weeks or whatever. It didn't matter. It was just like the air you breathed. You understood that we had a bunch of nukes pointed at the Soviets, and the Soviets had a bunch pointed at us, and all it took was somebody, flipping their wig, and here we go.
Kind of funny. We have a psychiatrist from fucking Terminator. Like, I recognize this nuclear threat.
Yeah.
But there's
don't you have ray guns, huh? Are you going to tell us about robots coming back for time, trying to kill a mother before she can conceive the leader of what resistance or whatever?
I like the idea that he's saying, yeah, I used to be a consultant psychologist for the police, but those police don't exist anymore.
There was a really beautiful Cold War movie that was made in the 80s. It was an animated movie called When the Wind Blows. I mean, stunning film.
Yeah. Now, of course, now right here. Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Some guy's probably fucking drunk. Hey, guys, I just got a phone call about nuclear war at 4 a.m. from a random guy on the phone call, and everyone's like, "Sure."
Yeah,
sure, son.
It's Denise Crosby that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden convinces.
Yeah. Now, again, Jay, this is 1988, but like I didn't get a cell phone until I was like 18, but like she's got a very rudimentary, like, so phones
that's a correct cell phone for that era.
Holy shit. Like, I didn't know cell phones come out that.
Yeah, and that model, that Trash 80 Model 100 she has, I had that computer.
That fucker's like a brick too, man. Like, this shit's huge. Like,
yeah. It weighs more than the computer that she's got in her briefcase.
It's right there. He's like, it was too real to be wrong. It's like, yeah, it's because he's telling everyone to die. It's like he's trying to convince them and also convince himself. Like it sounded so real, like he wasn't pranking me.
Plus, he's trying to be the good guy as well and try and save everyone he can.
Well, that's why he's asking, does anybody know Chip? Because it's gnawing at him and he can't really resolve it himself. And then when Dinah, Denise Crosby's character, starts to get that look, because he can see, he's like, wait a minute,
right there,
she's calling and checking on things.
His look of realization on his fucking face, he looks at her like,
yeah. And I love the fact that it's clear that these two have had conversations before about what would happen if shit hit the fan and all that.
Damn, this is the worst thing that's happened to me since Sid Haig dragged me across the road in coffee.
Now, it's a small thing, but the previous scene, right? His head was clear. Right now, his head's covered in fucking sweat.
Yeah.
Just with him walking over to her, but like, just like how much is impact to him? Like, oh, this shit, seriously, he's fucking covered in perspiration. Like, that small detail, I caught him. Like, oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It wouldn't be a nuclear bomb at 4 a.m. Of course not. That wouldn't happen.
And again, I like.
Consider it like that, okay?
Well, I mean, he had a good point where he's like, there's a lot of good actors in L.A. Because he's like, it sounded so real. It's like, yeah, where are you?
And her too, the acting, like, you know, her.
Yeah, you can see her putting it together. It's like, uh-oh,
Yep.
all of these people are suddenly missing.
Yes, and it's just like, no fucks given. I'm gonna blast every
I like the 80s diner. She's got a fucking gun casually underneath the fucking counter.
You're damn right you do.
He really wants it not to be real, though. I mean, even when he knows it.
Yeah, because again, this is no. Please tell me this is a lie. Please tell me this is a joke.
Yeah.
Because the alternative is terrifying.
Yeah. Fred put it away. Like Anthony Edwards says, he's like, if you want me to say it, fine. He's like, but no, it's true. I'm dead fucking serious. And like, he's like, well, sometimes too. I mean, if you read people, you can also tell, like, not always some people are good actors, but like, he's looking at Anthony Edwards' face, like he's whatever. If he's wrong, he believes it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes it so scary. Almost like, you know, with Kyle Reese, you know, with Terminator, it's like whether it sounds crazy, but like Kyle believes what's really happening with the future.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's just because they believe it doesn't mean it's true, right? But it's the combination of Denise Crosby, say Fred, don't shoot him because I think he might be right.
Thor Arthur, also good on him for having such a like fucking great memory, because like, you know, they're not, who remembers that many details about a conversation? Like, we shoot off our wad.
It's not even the third date yet.
I like too, again, how he's fucking mimicking the phone call. It's like, oh god, a prank. Oh my god. And as you said, Jay, too, right now the fucking the tone of the music is shifting. It's matching his fucking mannerisms. Like,
yeah, you've just got that low bass pad going that just denotes ominous.
Yeah. Even like the two guys, like the blue collar workers and the woman, they're all listening to him like, this guy sounds like he's fucking legit. Like, that's what makes it so compelling. Like, he doesn't sound like he's making this stuff up.
Yeah, and I mean, you kind of have the difference between those two street cleaners. You know, the one that's like, nah, I reject it because...
There we go. Smart. Bring lots of cans. He's right, though.
My man's a prepper. He knows what he's doing. We're going to the San Gabriel Mountains and into a mine shaft. That's a pretty good damn decision.
It's almost like the black guy in Terminator.
Yeah, exactly. Him and the trash truck driver from Terminator are going to meet up.
The only same person here breaking the fuck out is the black dude. Fuck this.
Yep. Nope. This is some white people shit. I'm getting the hell out of here.
So what do we do? I mean, like she says, 46 minutes. I mean, worst case, you're wrong. That's a situation. Like, okay, say this guy's fucking crazy, but like, what if like even the 1% possibility he's actually right? You're like, fuck it, man. Why not just get out of here? Because, hey.
Yeah, and I mean that's the thing about these kinds of situations. It's the ones that continue to deny the possibility that end up dying. You know, that it's. Now, you can be the conspiracy nut where everything is a crisis and you're just living in your bunker, but you have to have that balance. And it's her, with her information about, 4 senators going to the extreme south for some reason.
Yeah. So you start hitting the point. Like, of course, asking the transvestite there, like, yeah, whatever, I'm believing this shit. And some people would be like that. Like, you guys, it's bullshit. Okay. And
psychologically, I mean, you would just go, nope. My brain can't handle that. Right? It would be like if you just had aliens land on Earth tomorrow. There would be a lot of people that were broken psychologically.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole impact of like actually it's one thing seeing a film or hearing about it. So you actually like, what if I just walked out and fucking alien landed in front of my house? Like, this has happened. Oh shit. Okay.
I don't remember dropping acid, but
I saw too the background, just the whole fucking 80s.
Like, that building base pad tension.
Yep.
Tangerine Dream knows what they're doing.
Well, see, now I forgot, how is it different? Because it said like in the credits, it says composer was James Horner, but Tangerine Dream. So like, what's that mean?
In what?
For this one, didn't it say James Horner
No.
was composer? Oh, I read that wrong. Look it up. Because me say Miracle Mile. Okay, yes, it says, all right, so yeah, composer was Edgar Froese and Paul Hatzlinger, but also Tangerine Dream was scored it. So yeah, I guess he has scores and composers. I don't know. But, Miracle Mile. Okay, so yeah, James Horner's score for the 1988 cult thriller Miracle Mile is recognized as a key element in establishing the film's intense tension. Okay, so I guess he had some.
Wow.
Yeah.
If he's not getting any credit, then pressing X to doubt on that.
It says, while Tangerine Dream is sometimes associated with the soundtrack, James Horner is credited as a composer for this film.
Except you just read two other names.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
are you checking AI versus actual?
I'll look it up. So
credits.
Like more credits. Let me check out IMDb. Okay.
I love that. Is anyone a Christian? You know, like a hardcore one? The bum is.
Let's see. Love Miracle Mile, but I hate the final 10 minutes. The woman doing everything with her stupidity. Especially
yeah. I mean, fucking hell, tells her to stay. What does she do? She fucking leaves and starts wandering around saying, Anthony Edwards, where are you?
Well, to be fair, things got a little freaky on that rooftop. I also might be looking at
yeah, the fucking what's his face?
Oh boy, that took all the drugs.
Yeah,
and is busy having sex with a corpse as you come up there.
Speaking of sex with a corpse, he's resting up right now.
Yeah.
I can barely leave the house. Like, this kid's tired, you know.
Yeah.
It's only been the first hour. It's still fresh.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's about to get a lot warmer.
Right here. I mean, so this scene was tense because, like, you know, they're panicking. Like, hey, just pull over. I want to pick up a girl. He's like, no, fuck, I ain't stopping.
He's like, hey, you said you would do that. I lied.
Exactly. You want to jump? Yeah. Well, and that's the thing between like panic and fear, but also like determination. Like, hey, listen, we get like you want to go get somebody. I don't care, man. I'm getting to the destination.
I have a priority, and you ain't it.
Yep. You sick bastard.
Yeah.
So much lube. He's doing a public service, okay? Is me that truck seemed like it probably wasn't going 80 miles an hour.
No, it's why you're saying jump when you get on the on ramp because you're going to slow down.
Damn. Wake up! No.
Oh, now we're about to beat my man Wilson. I love Wilson in this movie.
Yeah, fucking Heat, Justified, fucking even Miami Vice as well.
She's a squider.
It's also in Streets of Fire.
That's been in fucking everything though. When you watch enough movies.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. You sick fuck. Thing is, these women aren't just that once you meet Felix and he converts them.
Well, it's because they don't have any bladder control. They're so old.
So, some scrapes and bruises. You're all right.
Yeah. Hope you don't need those glasses.
Yeah, I always find it funny when films. I mean, I wore glasses for most of my life, and I got LASIK surgery. But like, glasses they're kind of important.
Yeah, kind of depends what distance.
Yeah, because I'm assuming he wasn't wearing reading glasses.
Yeah, a bit of adrenaline after firing that gun.
Yeah.
God, it got me so hard. I need to kill something now.
Hope I find a homeless person.
Now you really got me hard there, Emperor.
Yeah, I knew it.
Well, why do you open the trunk for?
He didn't. There's no remote open on that trunk. It just the latch came loose.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Bubba Gump.
Yeah. I got everything, man. I got radios, I got shrimp, and more shrimp.
Yeah. I even got some lobsters some people threw in the ocean recently.
I mean, they're dead, though, but...
Yeah.
It did kind of make me laugh, though, when the police came. They actually believed the black guy and arrested the white guy, though. That was, this was in the 80s.
Yeah. Well, one of them had a sawed-off shotgun in their hand.
Yeah. Eddie Bunker. Fucking Eddie Bunker.
Yeah.
I like the whole build up here, too, with the background. It's just, it's like, oh, dum, 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 dum,
Yep.
dum, like...
It does almost give the film kind of a harsh dream-like atmosphere, doesn't it? When you got these... You got the night streets as well with the Tangerine Dream soundtrack. It just making everything look and feel ominous.
Yep.
I mean, it kind of reminds me a little bit, although it sounds nothing like it, but the way the music is added to episodes of 24 when you're in a frantic situation like this. I mean, it's a really nice little, almost you can feel the time ticking by.
Yeah, but it's not Hans Zimmer obvious. Bomb, let me tell you what I'm doing. It's just very subtly giving that tension.
One thing I liked about 24 when it came out was like the show was on Fox with commercials, and the time would still sync with the commercials. I'm like, that's fucking cool because like the 2-minute commercial, and in the show they would show the time 2 minutes later, and I'm like, that's fucking innovative. So like the entire, even though it's only a 45-minute show with the commercials, the time would still sync with that. I'm like, that's pretty fucking. God, that's genius.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Is it like when in Beverly Hills Cop he tells Taggart and Rosewood, listen, I know this nice place, very conservative. Trust me, get the break. Then the film comes back on. They're in the fucking strip club.
No, I mean 24 literally because they have the countdown.
Yeah,
they would actually take account for ad breaks. So when you came back from the ad break, the time had changed based on the real clock time, not
even as funny as it is when it was like season 3 or 4, I forgot when I was in prison, but like Monday, and we only had one TV. People, not the motion, the guards and the inmates, we our TV room. There was a choice between 24 and Monday Night Football. Every fucking dorm was watching 24 over Monday Night Football.
Oh, people love the hell out of that.
I'm like, people, because it's been 2026, people tend to forget like how fucking big 24 was massive. Like,
huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, after the end, we would watch Monday Night Football, but like the fact that like you got prison inmates from all walks of life for watching Jack Bauer over fucking Monday Night Football, that's how you know you got a hit.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's a man killing people. Okay, we'll go with that. And
that and fucking Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy, man, there wasn't. It said that's because it didn't matter. It said black, white, fucking Latin Kings, Blood Creps. Everybody's watching fucking Sons of Anarchy, man.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking who's who of some really fucking can't get my fucking words out. I do apologize, but it's kind of like a who's who of some really good fucking actors here as well. You got Eddie Bunker, McKelty Wilson, Denise Crosby, and Elle Bowen, and Brian Thompson later on. Fucking hell, man!
It really is this is another one of those really good B. character actors all being in a similar film, kind of like we were talking about with Noises Off, that you get a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Next week we're gonna have to watch something a little lighter, but no less better. Come on, because
Killing Fields.
I'm laughing my ass off right now. It's a great.
Yeah, we need to watch Schindler's List. There's a nice palette
as long as we can linger on that shower scene, I'm good.
You know what? I might have a good idea. I think Inside Man kind of mentioned it last Friday. I think we should do Dirty Rotten Scoundrels because that's a funny movie. That's a great movie. Really clever movie as well.
A lot of greats. As I said, well, certain films, like, I mean, he knows when he gets unbusy, but Gord King for Amadeus, because Gord King just like...
I love Amadeus.
Amadeus, yeah.
I told Gord whenever he's free, so...
It wasn't him that was laughing at me. It was God. Fucking
F. Murray Abraham. I absolve you all.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, speaking of, we had earlier Dirty Black Cat hop in my chat. Like, come on, douchebag.
Yeah.
get a
I
Tuesday
mean,
off.
okay, yeah, that film takes a lot of liberties with the history, especially with some.
Oh, it has nothing to do with history
like
other
Larry
than
with F. Murray. Oh, fuck, I can't even get his fucking name right.
F. Murray Abraham. Yeah.
Yeah. But he was a well-renowned composer as well. He wasn't. I don't think he was really jealous of Mozart that much, but Mozart was a little bit childish and could be very rude and sort of like crude with his humor occasionally. So
I mean, he was kind of stunted because of his dad. I mean, he was taking him around touring, royal courts at 5.
Yeah, I mean, people really ever got Tom Hulce's performance thinking they make him way too childish, but I don't know. They still portray him as a guy who knows and loves his music.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I mean, the movie's really about Salieri, and
it's fictional. So it's historical fiction.
Yeah.
Now, Jay, you seem like you would know this kind of stuff. But like, if you're covered in gasoline and you fire a gun off, is that going to let you on fire?
Yeah, especially a revolver.
Holy shit!
Yeah, because you'll have blowback on the cylinder.
Yeah,
and if your hand is covered in gas.
I honestly didn't know if that was movie bullshit or not.
Yeah, because gas, the liquid itself isn't your dangerous part; it's the vapor, and that vapor is going to be rising up off of you. And so when she pulls that,
that's
the thing. Did her finger slip on the trigger as well and cause it to pull it to cause the fucking blast?
No, I think she's firing it to get control of the situation.
That was a dumb fucking move. Then
yes, it is. But also, she was a woman, so we understood.
I know. I'm really trying to fucking find a reason not to think this woman was a fucking dumb cop. But hey, that's what happens when you try to fill diversity quotas.
Well, plus, Luke, you understand, people panic when they're covered in gasoline. You know from experience,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to work in a fucking petrol station. The amount of people that would come around there, smoking a joint around fucking gasoline, petrol, everything. It's unbelievable.
So you're working there was just you doing homework, right? So.
Yeah, until some fucking punk tried to have a go at me and say, "Hey, can you outsmart a bullet her?" Thankfully, some RoboCop came and sorted him out.
Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Have we done a losers lounge on that yet?
No, as I said, we're waiting.
Put it down on your list.
So we got so many. Goodwin keeps picking these great films, making me feel better about life right now, like this film.
Well, there's another movie that F. Murray Abraham is in that Blue admitted he hadn't seen, and Gary and I are both scandalized at that revelation.
Said, hang around with fucking Jay. I'm going through my entire childhood. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you think you were in the 80s?
Yeah. I was watching He-Man, Ninja Turtles. That's why.
You merely embraced the 80s. I was born and molded by it.
I didn't see the 90s till I was a man.
Yeah, really. I was starting to question the fucking 90s.
The 90s were cringe.
They really were. Don't worry, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I'll be right back. Sure. Yep. I'm definitely not going to drive off later. Wait, is that true, Jay? So Mythbusters tested it? Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So the problem is they did it in San Francisco where it's cool. I can assure you, pour it out in a nice hot day as it vaporizes and then throw a cigarette.
Yeah.
You'll get a nice boom.
I'll definitely I'll take Jay's word for it.
I've seen that happen.
Yeah, seen some scary shit, man.
Yeah. That's why like a half empty tank is far more dangerous than a full tank of gas.
I did not know that. Shut
yeah, because the half empty tank will be full of vapor.
Huh.
Which is far more combustible.
Yeah, so California 80s just random doors open,
Well, he does bust through it, the locked door, and she meets him with a lever action.
Yeah.
I like the 80s. Everyone has shotguns in California, apparently.
That's a lever action Winchester.
Oh shit. Full on nuclear attack. Now, I just like the fact that she instantly believes him, like, which is so like cool.
Well,
but
she
also
doesn't.
scary.
She's shocked by it because she's
Yeah.
like, but why? What?
Yeah. I was saying, but like, but she doesn't just say like, "Oh, you're a crazy fuck." Like being here, she's like, maybe he's right. Shit. Like,
Well, and again, I mean, this is someone that she's met, and she seemed to like him, and
yeah. Oh, you're old Luke. Look, I passed that woman on the bed. All right. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, they can't complain, can they?
On
Until they wake up.
You only need 10 seconds.
that's why you make sure they don't wake up.
Wait for me, you son of a bitch. God damn you, bubble gum.
Hey, man, 5 minutes because he's got to go save his sister.
Yeah. The more you know. Yep. So now, see, so the clock right there said, what's it, like 4:40 in the morning, 4:37?
Yeah, like 4:36, something like that. So they're about 30 minutes in because he got the call at 4 to 6.
Yeah, that's the thing too. That they said within, well, the guy on the phone, Chip's son said it'll be 50 minutes, but also 20 to get to you guys. But
yeah, for them to respond.
Yeah.
Right, but us launching nukes will get noticed.
I got to say though, this is really well paced as well. I mean, we got to know his character straight away, and we're with him every step of the way and all.
No.
I'm not decrepit. Goddamn right, woman. Look at the old man. Got the old man hat. I bet he puts her in a fucking shopping cart.
Oh, I might be wrong here, but is the old man the fucking priest in Blazing Saddles that's like, son, you're on your own?
No, I don't think so.
No, it was a little. He almost looks a little tiny bit like him, but
I mean, he was in a lot of westerns, but they were much earlier.
Seacast.
Did this guy live into the 2000s?
I'd laugh my fucking ass off if he did.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I think it's William. Is that William Scheller?
No, it's so that actor is Agar, I think, is his last name.
Okay,
That building,
John Agar. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
He
building that
died-
just passed as well. I think we see it again, and it kind of the lights kind of form a frowny face.
Yeah, you see these buildings multiple times because it really does all occur on the Miracle Mile.
Yeah. Yeah, he died on April 7, 2002. Okay.
It's a good long life then.
Yeah, I mean, considering he married Shirley Temple in 1945.
Yeah, I mean, he was born in
Jesus.
he was born in 1921, so
Well, into his Nazis then.
he's best
81.
known. He's best known for starring alongside John Wayne in the films Sands of Iwo Jima,
Oh,
Fort,
right.
Fort Apache, and She Wore Yellow Ribbon.
Yeah.
So. Cool, she wakes up. All right, cool.
Yeah, she's all fucking. She's still a little high from the Valium, isn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
I love she's convinced herself, oh, this is a balloon ride. We're gonna have champagne. Sure. That's yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to delay telling her this, but also like, in his mind's like, will she believe this shit?
No, I think it's more again, he's trying to protect her.
Yeah. Yeah, such a great scene right there. Cool. I'm gonna save her before we go. It's like, you know what? If you're gonna go out, man, just let him eat it. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna do a whole lot of nasty stuff before we
That's right.
die.
That's right.
Whole lot of nasty stuff.
Yeah, your grandma never let me do bad stuff, but
Yeah, but
she's
now
got it tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna ring people and then put the phone down on them. We're gonna be a
That's
couple
right.
of naughty
We're gonna
little
knock on
birdies.
doors and run away.
Yeah. And then we'll have sex.
And then
Definitely,
we'll have sex.
definitely
Well.
some nasty sex.
Yeah. You might want to try that first. It may be a while to get it up.
yeah.
We might even have sex while we're prank calling. Who knows?
Spit.
Yeah. Lydia's right there.
Yeah, a bit of levity as well.
He's
It's
on the
kinda
gas. God damn it. God damn Lucy. They start arguing.
Again, they fall right back into we're an old married couple, and this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Don't I want to see a movie about those fucking two? They're sweet.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and they're a marked contrast to some other people we'll be meeting in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fucking hell. We really do get to meet some interesting characters here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like these one little appearances, and man, they really make the most of their screen time.
Yeah. Here comes Jeanette Goldstein.
Yeah, Jeanette Goldstein, man. Am I the only one who thought she was kind of banging in the 80s? I mean, you see her as fucking Vasquez and then in Near Dark as well, and she kind of had it going on back then.
Yeah, she's the. I mean, she looks like she's got some miles on her, but you're like, she will actually screw your eyeballs out, and it won't be the third date. She'll grab your ass right on the first one.
I know she never did it for me when I saw her in like Terminator 2 and Titanic. I don't know. She always looked a little bit, ginger Jew, redneck, dyke like for me, but not in as Vasquez. Somehow she's hotter, even though she's kind of dyke like in that as well.
Yeah, I mean she's starting to show age in Near Dark.
Oh yeah, she's aged out, but Near Dark, man, she had a good.
But she still got her jugs, so.
Yeah, let's go. Definitely in Near Dark, she had a good fucking pair on her.
That's important.
And she does look dirty.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna have to do a Near Dark one day because that's really underrated. That
I love Near Dark.
It did help the whole way Gary said dirty.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Christina Aguilera. I'm dead dirty, but I am beautiful too.
Dirty girl.
I love how she's talking about my grandparents, but when can I go with them? And he is not. I mean, he's listening, but he is thinking about other shit, and you can see it.
Yeah, whole nuclear bomb about to go off.
And this is the thing, they finally made it, but there's a shitload more setbacks to try and overcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
like
need a helicopter to get to the balloon? What the hell?
Yeah. Look at him, he's taking
He's like,
charge.
"What balloon?"
Everything is
what the
he's
fuck
not
you talking
fucking
about?
about.
You're getting him, and he has someone to save.
I know.
All right, yeah, fucking Kurt Fuller is just doing all the coke. Holy shit, he looks like it.
He's always so fun when he's an asshole. This actor, he is.
Yeah.
He's surprisingly fucking jacked in this film as well, because we've seen him in other stuff, and he's kind of like very podgy and out of shape. But damn man, what happened? I mean, you really let yourself go, didn't you, mate?
He was great in Supernatural. He wasn't in a lot of it, but man, he's such a piece of shit in Supernatural. Like, man, but every second he's in it, like
he plays a
scumbag
in a lot of things.
Yeah, he does.
He's a piece of shit in fucking No Holds Barred as well, which is a terrible movie, but definitely worth watching.
Right.
Oh God,
I love No Holds
Barred. It is bad.
What's that smell?
Dookie.
Dookie. Shits his pants.
Him and fucking Tom Tiny Lister gain it up, as they stare each other down, man.
No, I noticed that your subtitles edited what he actually said.
Yeah. I heard it though, yeah.
Yeah. He definitely uses an Australian word.
See you next Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not saying it in the loving way that Aussies do.
Also said too, this came from Tubi. Come on, Tubi. He said the word, but just
Oh yes.
Was it Aunt, wasn't it?
It may have been, yes. But he got that first letter wrong.
Yeah. Proper ant bag.
So for some reason subtitles work because like right here that was blocking them, so right there. So I'm like, well, put on the side so you can see it.
Yeah.
I love you. All right. Their third date, I mean, it's like I'll forgive it, but yeah, it's like this is. I guess
she's still like, I'm still trying to figure out this helicopter and balloon thing.
Yeah. Like these two chicks coming fucking strapped with the Uzis.
Jeanette Goldstein and whoever the hell this other chick is.
She looks fucking good here as well. Damn.
Condoms. Well, listen.
No, you got to repopulate the whole planet.
Yeah, she's like, warhead. What do you mean warheads? What's going on? Like, your boyfriend didn't tell you something?
Yeah. Now she realizes.
Yep. All supplies too. Yeah,
Anybody can fly a helicopter? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I thought it was a balloon made to look like a helicopter. I thought it was a really cool magic trick, but no, this is real.
That's a funny point. All these supplies, big jugs of water, and all these different, rations. You do understand the helicopters have a weight limit, right?
Well, they'll take multiple trips because they're just trying to get to the airport. So you can shuttle stuff back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I love how it's all quiet as well. It's just kind of having this calm before the storm, before things really start to kick off.
Yeah, I mean, any big city, go around 4 a.m. It's quiet. It gets a bit of a liminal space often.
There's
you
a
see
reason
a couple of cars.
I joke that people say Chris, why do you drive Uber from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m.? Drive at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. There's a reason I do it for, because it's cool being the only car out on the road.
Yes, it is.
And also, you can get people to the GPS will say drop off, Luke at 10 minutes. I get Luke home in 5 minutes, or not 4 minutes.
Dude, you can give me a nice little 2-hour drive, and we'll just go fucking get drunk and get high, and pick up some bitches.
I definitely don't run red lights and stop signs at 2 a.m. when there's no cops around. I can get there faster.
Yeah, to be fair, Blue gets drunk and high before he drives the 2 hours.
People how is your rating so high? I'm like, I'm a great host.
Yeah, somehow I get the feeling that Blue is a much better driver when he's fucking drunk out his skull.
Yes.
I get offended when people are like, are you driving sober? How fucking dare you, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a designated drunk driver. That's what you are.
Yeah, that's what cruise control's for.
That's right.
Fuck Tesla, automated cars.
Yeah, fuck the clutch.
Hey, Brown. Hey, what's up, buddy? Brown, how you doing, buddy? So we are hour and 6 minutes into the film.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
I love Brown's for so. Is this Aliens roast number like 65?
No, we finished. We finished.
I mean, I wasn't sure anymore.
Yeah,
I can't tell.
I couldn't believe it.
Goddamn right, Rachel. They know better. I mean, it is LA. This wouldn't work anywhere else, Hey, I'm gonna fly a helicopter. Plus, here's a gun.
Well, I mean, he did the right thing by shooting that stereo. I couldn't stand that music either.
That is smart, though, saying for it's a heart transplant. I mean,
nobody's believing him, but
you can't be relieved you finished Aliens. That's a classic. I can never get bored of Aliens.
Look, it's Shao Kahn himself.
Yeah, Brian Thompson, absolute fucking legend, man.
He's just got like a.
He's the only reason I watch Cobra.
Oh, damn!
Yeah, he's the best thing in it. That movie is kind of just okay.
Yeah, it's pretty crap, except for him with Pig.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit about the chemistry between Stallone and fucking Bridget Nielsen because there was none. But Brian Thompson, he just rules.
There's just some guys just have a certain look and build and voice. He's one of them. It's like whenever he's you know who he is. It's like, as much as I hated fucking Mortal Kombat 2, he's the only thing that's watchable, that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like,
it took me a while to realize he was like one of the gang members in the first Terminator movie. Wash day the mouth. Nothing clean, right? And he looks a lot buffer here than
he's the one that gets punched through.
Yeah.
Through the chest, yeah.
Now, I know it's a small line, but when he says to Anthony Edwards, he's like, any problems? Because call it what it is. 80s gay guys weren't really looked that fondly upon in the 80s. And he says to him, any problems?
Nope.
I have a boyfriend, but like, nope. I could see why he would say that for, though.
Yeah. Also, again,
listen,
he ends up being the ultimate Chad.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't blow you while you're flying a helicopter, I'm fine.
Look, as long as it doesn't affect your flying, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. I don't care.
I don't care if you're getting a blowjob in the passenger seat.
Yeah, as long as I'm not the one that has to blow you, I'm fine.
Then again, like, as long as you can fly this helicopter.
Oh, do you see Brian Thompson in Fallout? God, he was fucking wasted in that series. He really was.
I didn't watch season 2 yet because I heard it was even worse than season 1. Like,
it really is, man.
Oh,
really
here comes my boy. Yeah. And this was really, I mean, this is the first time that I had seen this actor really act, not just doing the, oh my gosh, what's going on and all that stuff. I mean, man, he nails this when he's carrying his sister.
I told you black guys can't drive. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, great acting coming up. Chewie. We should, officer, are you okay? I mean, I know there's no explanation, Jay. Like, what's your headcanon if, like, he's obviously next to his sister and he's all shot up. Like, what happened?
They got into a shootout with the cops
Ah,
because he was driving a police car.
shit.
Because they mentioned when they announced, "Hey, cop killer."
That's sad too. As he's holding her, he's walking up the stairs right there. Like,
Yeah.
the fucking escalator's coming down against him. Like, oh man.
Yeah, because he's not processing what's happening too much, is it? He's so distraught by his sister.
Well, he's also been
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah. First he dies as Bubble Gump, now he dies now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Seems to be a recurrent theme here.
Yeah.
And again, yeah. And she's like, wait, what Cloud? Yeah, he works at the nuclear plant. She's like, your stories aren't matching up. What the hell?
Mm-hmm. Now, right there, I seen her blinking. So his sister technically is still alive right now, but
Yeah.
no dialogue.
She's not. She does have some dialogue at the end.
Oh,
But I think it's also the point where he's starting to doubt himself.
Yeah.
As well, isn't it? He's kind of like, "Whoa, is this? Is this? Did I do the right thing? Did I?
Yeah.
Was
Am I
this
causing
real?"
all of this panic?
Yeah.
Again,
yeah.
He refers to himself as Chicken Little.
Mm.
Well, that's all drama because what if that phone call actually was a prank?
Yeah.
Mm.
And this is just the escalation. Again, all these coincidences.
Oh yeah. Is this
Yeah, but that's
your
the-
blood or mine? Ugh.
That's the thing, though. I mean, Denise Crosby's character kind of confirms it, though, doesn't she?
Yeah, but not really, because again, she didn't get hard confirmation. What she gets is all these people are doing it. It's all coincidence.
Mm.
But she's putting the things together.
Mm.
Oh man.
And really,
oh look at that.
I know. Oh
Help
God.
me. Like, it really shame he didn't become a bigger actor,
I'm kind of glad he was just a well-known actor who was never totally big, but was always good anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
again, it's just a solid role actor.
Yeah. It also
I don't
too, it's
think
like so look.
I don't think I've ever seen him give a bad performance, and he's really fucking good in Justified. He really is.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. And also right here, it's like, the way he passed away, but like for Anthony Edwards, and it's one thing holding a gun, actually holding someone's life, and it's like there's movies versus actually having someone fucking two feet from you.
Having to kill someone. And again, this is someone you know, and they're asking you to kill him.
Oh.
Also, how appropriate. They're in the clock section because time really matters right now.
Wait a second. Of course, and right here, he's got to convince her right now as much as he's convincing himself.
Yeah, I mean, he's really questioning it. He's like, oh my God, now that I think about it, everything has got rolling and there are people dying.
Yeah. That's right. It's been over an hour. You must have called it off. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's ambiguity as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't kind of want it to be a false alarm as well, because
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the confirmation with the cops, just turning tail, and that's it.
Yep.
That's the absolute confirmation.
And someone panicking too. She's like, "Oh yeah, we'll just tell the cops something." So I'll go out there and sure, yeah, they'll
Well, as a white woman, she thinks she can just go out and explain it.
I want to speak to the manager.
Also, do you notice the clock's ticking?
You can hear it too, yeah, in the background.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok.
And he goes over and plays with a hourglass.
Yeah. Yeah. Setup and payoff and painting the scene. This again too, like the whole in background.
Yep.
Just because it makes it so creepy too. Is like it's almost horror vibes where there's lack of noise. All you hear is the police radios, but the cops aren't talking anymore.
Yeah, and you just have that low bass pad that's playing that just builds tension. It's getting a little louder and a little louder.
Yep. Yeah, freaking soundtrack right now too.
Mm-hmm. Because again, you can't see it.
The 80s had the best music.
Well, that's true.
Sure, he's walking right out. Yeah,
that's all right. We're just leaving.
I give you the caption say too. Engines starting, cars.
Yeah. And Julie's out there. Wait, where are you going? Shouldn't you arrest me or something?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, Tack guy just drops down on the sidewalk. It's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Hey, wait for me!
They left him so. That's shit's like maybe there's some realism to this nuclear threat where they have to fucking.
Yeah, they're like, I don't care about Bob. I got my family to worry about. Let's go.
I mean, now location-wise, they couldn't film this in L.A., right, Jay? Because
no, this is L.A. This is the Miracle Mile.
Oh wow! I mean, just because having empty streets right now seems so hard for L.A., man. Like,
well, they're doing so. These were all night shoots.
5:05. Yeah, so it's been exactly 1 hour since he got the phone call.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slowly seeing people running around like shit.
Yeah, you got coyotes running around the place and all.
Yeah.
As you do. He's taking the phone call too.
Well, yeah, he's calling Chip's dad.
Yeah.
This is the confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when Dad says North Dakota. Wait, what?
Yeah,
why?
He's in a missile silo. It's classified.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
Yep, but now everything is starting to go to hell.
Yeah. And we still have time. Just run back up to the helicopter pad. Don't worry.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically this is LA today, for real.
No, it's still way too clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't this filmed on location in Hull, Luke?
Yeah.
I thought that looks familiar.
Well, plus, as you said earlier, too, like the build-up where it's like, hey, traffic, and we're already seeing just within an hour how bad traffic, but how quick people.
Yeah, as soon as the noise gets out, you're gonna just have everybody jam up, and then nobody's getting out.
It's still been a funny trope, like even during the virus for a couple years ago. Hey guys, we're gonna start breaking the stores, right? Instead of getting like water and hand sanitizer and toilet paper, let's start breaking into like 50-inch flat screen TVs because that's important.
That's really important.
I would see videos like they're ignoring food for fucking flat screens.
Yeah. Let's take as many of these flat screen TVs and put them in the cellar. That's gonna help us.
I'm more the guy who's having sex there against the building. It's
unrealistic, though. There's way too many white guys rioting here.
Like, I don't care if it's a guy or a girl. I'm fucking somebody.
Yeah, my dick is going in something. That's all I can tell you. And there's a male slot in the building. I may be having that one.
Yeah, and this is where a woman really needs to fucking listen to the guy and just stay where she is. Not complicate things.
Look, what do you want to do? Just suddenly change genders in the middle of the movie? Stop it.
Oh man,
it says I can't, you bigot.
It's the way the guy on the bicycle just smacked to that door.
Yeah. Oh, to be taken out by a pacer of all things. God help you.
That's the real tragedy.
Yeah. Like if it was like a Camaro or something taking me out. All right, I could accept that. But an AMC pacer, stop it.
But also, like you're saying, Jay, just how people tend to forget too. This within like minutes, how fucking quick it happens.
Yeah.
People have this illusion, like, oh, this will take like a couple hours or so. No, it doesn't. It's man.
As soon as the info gets out, people are going to be bum rushing out together, and they're all going to clot at once.
Yeah. A live feed from Brian Jones.
Brian's having a bad day right now.
It's absolute madness.
Yeah. I'm really hoping I don't get shot reporting on this.
We try to say Luke.
Yeah. Damn, I should have wore a bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Foreshadowing. Yeah, so, man, great shot right there. So I didn't keep it, but like, oh man, just showing how bad shit's going. Fucking A.
Yep, and congrats, you've got a giant traffic jam.
Yeah, unrealistic. Not enough fire.
Well, there you go.
There's a fire.
Yep.
I'm just curious, Jay. How did the car get up that speed? Hold on, where's the ramp?
He brought it with him.
He's fucking shooting through the hood.
Watch the shoes, okay? These are low keys.
I love
These are
LA.
lows.
LA, everyone's got a gun.
Hmm.
Well, that's what happened in New York too. So,
Not my ass. I need to sit down with that.
Well, told you if you shoot me in the asshole. I mean, I already have a hole. What are we doing?
Right up Main Street.
Yep.
The fact that he's still crawling, chasing him, shooting to the center.
He is.
That man's determined. You son of a bitch.
I think that's the newspaper kid from Better Off Dead. He grew up and
I couldn't find a black guy to shoot at, so you'll have to do.
That's on the list.
I mean, it really is because it's you're angry at everything, the situation and all the world for doing this, and here's one target that has personally offended you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, no, that one doesn't look good.
Love too the 80s gunshots like
Yep.
Yep.
Dirty Harry,
Yeah,
I think
because
that was,
pistols sound like firecrackers, don't they? For real, that's why they have to sort of like
Yeah.
sort
I think
of
that
amp them up a bit.
famously, I think that was the gunshot sound effect that was recorded. I think it was inside a barn, and it was someone just smashing a hammer on the outside of a barn.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was they used kind of sort of a Doppler effect on it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's like the classic Western when they're shooting a rifle and you get the kind of ricochet sound.
Yeah.
It literally was a ricochet that they recorded, and it just went into the movie library. And all right.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what you guys
70s
use.
kind of had that weird machine gun ricochet sound as well, where it goes.
Yeah.
Oh God, Harry.
Well, again, this is the regret, right? That no, I've got a future and all the choices. Like, no, you kind of have to live every day.
Yeah. But yeah, even that it's hell out there, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, when people hear about nuclear war now, it's actually happening. Like, any second, this fucking bombs are going to drop. Like, oh shit, man.
Yeah. But also, but she has this belief in people. Oh, they'll help. And people help rebuild, right, or whatever. And that's when he gives the insects line.
Yeah.
Sure, they do. Yep. It's the insect's turn. Good line. Damn cockroaches.
I mean, it's that choice, isn't it? Really, like, what do you do? Do you try and escape with a possibility of dying very, very slowly and painfully, whether it be from nuclear fallout or through starvation or the cold, the elements, or do you just want to get it over and done with? Being at the epicenter of the bomb. I think I'd opt for the latter personally.
Well, I mean, you have that choice with the grandparents.
Yeah, I'd take their option.
Yeah,
that's what I said, Gary. I'm not afraid of radiation. There's so much fucking alcohol in my damn blood. I'm fine.
Yeah, but I mean that kind of hope and drive for survival is a thing of the young. No, I can make it. I can still do these things because you have a certain sense of immortality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird line, but also kind of cool. Our spirits, even if our atoms, our spirits are together. Like it's borderline cheesy, but also like romantic in the same sense.
It is. I mean, and also, you know, just thinking about the, you know, look, your bodies are going to be gone.
Yeah. But also, too, I mean, some people could say like, well, it's like, is this like too fast and too dramatic? Well, again, like when you're faced with death and nuclear war, it's amazing how fast you fall in love. When you're
Well, but he had already, but he had already fallen in love with her, right? You know, this was love at first sight for him.
What's it mean?
It's why he's going through all of this, because this is the one woman.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think some people have this weird thing with marriages. Some people get married after like 2 or 3 dates. Some people get married after 5 years. It depends on the situation. I mean, some people, there's really no time frame on like how much you love somebody or how fast you fall in love with somebody.
Yeah, I met my wife in September, proposed in December, and got married in February.
Yeah. I know I've had friends who've been married for like, you know, fucking 15 years after, you know, they barely knew it. Sometimes it works out. Oh, yeah, what was he taking right now?
Oh, everything.
Yes.
If I went right my brain over an earthquake, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, he's so fucking, he's so high right now. He's just rambling utter nonsense.
Yeah.
I could be eating penguins with jackets.
That's right.
Yeah.
Great line. Oh, nice, delicious penguins. Listen, that's a waste of whiskey, son. I mean, wine.
No, it's it's a wine, and he was like, "That tastes like shit."
He broke the
Damn
bottle. But yeah. Oh man, also just like that scene right there, man. Like, seeing it.
Yeah, my man about to get a serious sunburn.
Yeah. Look at that baby go.
Do you fucking wanna?
Yeah.
And here comes the Chad.
Yeah.
Gives you that little bit of hope right before it snatches it away.
Yeah, but again, it also shows that, you know, there were good people, you know, that he said, you know, I said I would be here. Yeah. I'll be here.
Yeah, because that's thing, TJ. By all accounts, there's nothing making him coming back besides just being a good fucking person, man. Like,
yeah. Not only that, but I mean, he saved Leslie.
I do like it the way that it does actually snatch away all of the hope, as Luke said. And that really gives me an enormous amount of joy to see.
Yes. To see the misery suddenly return.
It's watch all the misery.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter.
That's where I keep hearing in the background Gary masturbating right now. Like,
Look,
no, I'm done.
He's bleeding out everything, and he's still trying his best to try and save them.
Yep.
First, I thought you said like Gary was bleeding out. Like, if you're jerking off bleeding, stop, man. Like,
yeah, should have put some sunblock on.
Yeah.
Not anyone with 1 million sunblock is gonna have a real bad day. Get it?
Yep.
That's why I shared the Terminator 2 scene in the beginning. Like, It's funny. I was reading the comment section too in the YouTube when I was downloading that video, and people reading in the comments like, "What's scary is the fact that James Cameron had so many like praises how realistic it was," and that's what's the really terrifying part about T2 was like how realistic that scene was. For all its all its faults.
It would have hit a lot harder had it been in like '84 when with the original Terminator.
Yeah.
By '91, we've seen the wall come down, and kind of that constant existential dread was letting up.
And here comes the payoff to the setup.
Yep.
That had to be miniature, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's also the terror when you have like nuclear fallout, nuclear war, the fact that there's nothing you can do but run. That's it. There's no fight you can win. There's no you can't
Yeah, and running, you're probably gonna die tired.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this that impending doom. Like your only option is to run. That's it. There's nothing else.
Or just all right. I'm gonna sit here and accept it.
Oh. I mean, you're underwater, about to drown. Just saying you can.
Well, again, this is I don't want. Sorry.
Yeah. The way he says, "There's nothing up there." Her crying, "I don't want this." Like, oh man.
Yeah.
God damn. See, I'm like Gary. I have emotions. I feel things right now. Like,
well, and again, he's trying to comfort her, right? That she's in distress right now, so he tells this story.
Yep, the place in the museum. Yeah, and also the museum pays off from earlier in the film.
Mhm.
God damn it. Yeah, sure it will, yeah. That's true. Superman taught me if you take a lump of coal and you squeeze it hard enough, it becomes a diamond.
Well, that's kind of what Earth teaches you.
That's but Superman taught me. Oh,
Diamonds.
yeah. The music's not helping right now, okay? Jesus
No.
Christ, the fucking score.
Well, and Mayor Winningham is
Yeah.
absolutely selling it.
Mhm.
Boom.
And then we get a nice splash.
Damn, what a fucking movie.
That's good.
I'm
That's
blind.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need a palate cleanser next week.
Well,
Like,
Gary's
we
like,
need to watch
yes, all
something
these
a
dead
little
Americans,
lighter now because
all these dead Americans. God damn it.
Honestly, I was so pleased with watching that. Like I said, at first, I'm thinking this isn't going to be anything like what I'm expecting, and again, it was nothing that I expected at all.
Yeah.
Nothing. I thought this is going to be a cheesy kind of rom-com thing. It kind of sounds a little bit sweet and a bit twee, and then it really changes really quite rapidly.
You're like, oh God, Goodwin's finally succumbed to nostalgia.
Yeah.
He's got some
Yeah,
gay connection to this movie. And then you were
that's what I
like,
thought.
oh no, he was
That's
right.
what I
Oh,
thought.
damn.
That is what I thought. I thought, that's it. He's really let the side down a little bit.
Yeah, he's really dropped
So this
out.
could be YouTube, JB Spooker Review, the 80s rom-com that ends in nuclear hell. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's a take.
it really does start that way.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the budget was estimated 3.7 to 4 million, and it did 1.1 million.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
Aw.
terrible.
yeah.
That's terrible. What a shame.
Yeah,
But
well,
like I say,
Jason-
I think I think it must have been reappraised now. I mean, if Charlie Brooker can say what he said at the BAFTAs, and we're sitting here watching this and praising it now, I think a lot more people should be watching this.
What I probably heard too is Gary's like, this is 143 theaters. That's
So this is how you roll out, you limited release, see how it performs. If it does well, then you keep rolling it out. This is how we used to do movies. But because its initial rollout was pretty weak, they were like, I don't know about this.
I mean, even with the AI, it says right there, it is often cited as a critically acclaimed hidden gem that failed to find audience in theaters. But like, how many films that find an audience later on? So
Yeah,
no, I
but
mean,
this
at
was
close
one
range-
that it really kind of failed to find an audience. Period. They're assholes like me that saw it on HBO. And the 2 times it ran, the 1 month it was on, and just was like, whoa, this is a pretty serious movie, and then it just disappears from the zeitgeist. And
now, I mean, I'm gonna guess, Jay. So because 1988, this is the peak of like Arnold and Stallone, and this is like I guess Freddy Krueger. I mean, why would 88 is not a prime, I guess, time for this kind of film? Is that what it?
88, 89.
I mean, let me see.
Yeah, it's not a big budget kind of thing. You would have had some pretty serious, well marketed movies come out, but this was just it was the low budget. It didn't really do any marketing, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
and of course, we're a year away from the Berlin Wall, so once we hit sort of 89, 90, that's it. It's outdated.
Yeah,
people aren't going to go back to it in a hurry.
Yep.
So what was 88? Let's look up.
Well, so it hit the theaters in 89. 88 was when it was in the Toronto Film Festival.
Okay,
right.
Okay, so 89.
Because it was May of 89.
Batman was the top grossing film of the year.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me think. Also, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Would you like some of that?
The Weapon Sale. Look Who's Talking. Honey Shrunk the Kids. Back to the Future 2. Ghostbusters. There's some. The Little Mermaid. God damn. There were some heavy
Poets.
Yeah, good year.
It took 10 years as well to get this film made, I think.
It was, because he wrote it, I think it's 78. It was right after he graduated Film Institute.
I mean, look at so Batman's obviously comic book character. Indiana Jones, it's a franchise. Lethal Weapon franchise. Back to the Future franchise. Ghostbusters 2 franchise. All franchises. And you have a film about Los Angeles and nuclear war. And everyone's like, fuck yeah. I ain't watching this shit.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, when you got a feel good year in movies, you're not going to go.
And even look at two. It's like arguably okay. You could say Batman. The first one. You could bring the whole family for Batman. Last Crusade, family film. Look Who's Talking, family film. Honey Shrunk the Kid, family film. These are all family films. You're probably not going to bring your 5 and 6 year old to see a film like this.
Well, you might if you want to traumatize them for life. Yeah,
I would have done that.
Yeah. I mean, now to be fair with them, I mean they budgeted correctly. We don't want to make it look like a cheap Canon film, but we know that this is not going to be a huge summer blockbuster. So let's spend $3 million. Unfortunately, we did not make even that back in the theaters.
Release date. So Miracle Mile release date.
I think it was May. May 19th.
Damn.
Yeah. See what else was released May 19th of 89.
Okay, sure. May 19th, 1989 movies. So pops up. Roadhouse. Friday Night Part 2. Food of the Gods. Okay. I guess Roadhouse would have been the big. Oh, well, yeah. So Last Crusade.
It was all of that would have hit Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, it was.
So they were trying to get ahead of it. Realizing Memorial Day is going to be a chunky boy.
Yeah, especially with Last Crusade. Let's see, domestic box for May. Yep, Last Crusade. Yep. And in Field of Dreams, K9, Pet Cemetery, Major League, Roadhouse, Rain Man. Yeah, shit. Pink Cadillac.
Yeah, Rain Man's good. I watched that a while back. It's still brilliant.
Yeah, so I always end up whenever I watch that, I always end up counting cards.
Yeah.
I mean,
counting cards. Counting cards.
So the caller just goes, "I'm an excellent driver."
Yeah.
Poor Mio Kamara was 26. You got all these other films. Like, yeah, I mean, come on, shit.
Yeah, but again, I mean, you were thinking, okay, this is, you might be able to pull like 10 million at the box office on this. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great shame, but I wasn't expecting to enjoy it, if I'm honest with you. The same way I wasn't expecting to enjoy The Postman either. I really wasn't expecting to enjoy that at all, because of my feelings about Kevin Costner during that period.
Yep.
And how exhausted I was of Kevin Costner. But I really like it. I think this is another one of those movies that I think I would absolutely defend. Really, really defend this movie if anybody were to, say something about it. I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. And I'm so grateful to have watched this evening.
And I think it is, much like The Postman, the themes of it are the important things, right? That kind of the tone and the way that it portrays people. That's also the strength of this one. I mean, when Gary was like, "All right, bro, this is some dark shit you just sent me," or whatever, and I was like, I remember my response was, "Yeah, but it's got a lot of heart." Yeah, and it really does. The characters, you really care about them. I mean, again, Chad Helicopter Pilot, when you know, the guy that he hijacks when he comes back into the movie. It just, I mean, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know, to see what's happening. And that again, this guy's just trying to save the people he loves. And that's kind of the point of all of them. I love the grandparents. I love the quirky setup with them. You know, that they haven't talked in 15 years and nobody can even remember why they started this shit, right? They live in two separate apartments and all of that.
It probably is because he tried butt stuff and she didn't.
Probably, yeah. Well,
you know,
she was on the accelerator too much, and he's like, "Look, this is the last time. I'm tired of your shitty driving." But then they come back together, and you know, they're like, "No, we're gonna go, you know, spend time at our favorite place, and fuck it, you know, we have no time left." But they do say good luck, right? They hope that the kids survive, but they're done. Right, and they'd rather spend their last moments together, enjoying life rather than in the chaos of trying to escape the inevitable.
Yeah,
and even again at the end when they're in the helicopter, you know, they've sunk into the La Brea tar pits. She's panicking, and his last acts are to try and comfort her.
Yeah,
and tells her a story, and she, we could be together forever as diamonds. And then they take the hit.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's a, you know, for a movie about, you know, the apocalypse. It's a pretty sweet film, actually.
Yeah, it's very intimate. And that's, you know, I think it's one of the problems you have with like The Day After or Threads or things like that is it's trying to show the large scale. And in this one, it's very intimate about you know, we found out, and here's what's happening, and then the world begins to go mad as the news spreads. But
what I like is that he's not really going out to stop the government who's doing this. He just wants to get the woman he loves to safety, and that's it.
Yeah,
it's not one man against the authorities, one man against, you know, the system.
It's I'm just trying to save the woman that I love, and it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't have the heavy-handed preachiness of so many of the you know, the nuclear apocalypse movies of the 80s. This one is just this is inevitable. Nobody can do anything about it. The machinery has been set in motion. What do you do?
That's exactly what it is. It's it's a depiction of the absolute inevitable. There is no escape. It doesn't matter what you do. You can try if you like. It doesn't matter what you do. But if you're just an average citizen, this is it. This is the end for you. And I thought the pleasing part for me was that they didn't get away. That they didn't, you know, you didn't see them in some environment. You didn't see them in Antarctica, along with a group of, you know, all of the elite scientists and what have you, and him looking all sort of contemplative, you know, on a glacier, you know, just clutching his chin.
Think about all of those billions of people.
But the future will be bright. You know, we'll come back someday.
That's right. We will rebuild it.
Yeah.
No, again, it's in this very small moment. Still trying to do the best he can for the person he loves.
Yeah, it was a nice movie. No, it made me very happy to watch all that devastation and misery.
Made you want to go up and have sex with a woman up against the wall of a building. That's you know, or a man. I don't judge as long as you can fly a helicopter.
Well, I'm gonna have to leave it a few minutes before I can try again. But
yeah.
So Gary thought this was a great comedy, and you know, I always feel like to Gary,
the fuck is wrong with you?
But no, this is I mean, these are, you know, and it helps. You know, I guarantee when I saw this, it was like 2 a.m. You know, watching HBO. You know,
a great film at 2 a.m.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, because it's kind of you kind of settle in and you go, oh, this is going to be kind of an 80s cheese kind of thing. But you know, the description of it sounds a little interesting. Okay, I'll try it out. And yeah, you start out and it's like this could be Say Anything, you know, a John Hughes movie to begin with, and then it isn't. And that tonal shift where you're like, oh shit, and you just ride with it. And the whole time you're kind of thinking, you know, what would I do? What's the right thing to do? You know, thinking it all through. And if you're not a complete putz, it goes, oh, I would punch the nuclear warhead and then I would survive. All right, calm down, Rambo. But you know, just thinking about it, I was like, yeah, I mean, he really is making the best decisions he can in this kind of inevitable situation. And trying, you know, he tries to save people, but he doesn't want to, you know, panic. And so he's like, oh yeah, you know, the guy is like, oh, this is a nuclear thing, right? Yeah, this is a nuclear, you know, this is the there was a release or whatever, because he doesn't want to. He's not sure he believes it, right? But he does want to give this guy, you know, a chance to save his sister, and then you know, as everything just kind of collapses in. You know, he tries to save the grandparents, but nah, we good. But his focus is on her. And again, when the chopper pilot, you know, you got a problem? No, let's go. And chopper pilot is a Chad. You know, he gave his word, and I'll be damned if he isn't going to deliver, even though, you know, he's dying while he's doing it. But he knows he's saved Leslie.
I love the way that he, you know, he's desperately trying to. Kind of internalize that panic.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, it keeps coming out. The panic keeps coming out, but he's trying to internalize that and try not to let it show. But you know, being what we are, you know, these fragile things that we are of skin and bone, you know, it's inevitably going to come out. There are moments when it comes out, but the way he's trying to suppress that level of panic.
He's trying to work the problem, but it's especially when he's with her.
Yeah,
that he doesn't want to give up. Again, he doesn't want to tell her because he doesn't want her to be afraid.
Yeah,
you know, he's put it off to the last moment. You know, because let her enjoy this time.
Yeah,
but you see him like in the elevator, where he is clearly. Like, you know, his face is oh shit, I am running through all the options and everything. And she's talking along about, oh, it'd be nice, we should go have waffles with them. And he's like, yeah, what? But you see he's, you know, totally thinking about something else, trying to keep it together for her.
And everything, every single one of his actions, every single one of those actions is completely selfless. There's nothing in it for him. Apart from, you know, the knowledge of having saved somebody that he loves. There's nothing in it for him.
You
know, I thought it was a terrific performance.
Yeah, I mean, he's a true hero in a situation that you can't win. But
because he's not really because he's not really an all-round tough guy. Yet he still braves the fucking riots, everything, people trying to kill him, and he does it like a pro. He really does.
Yeah.
Well, again, it's the be afraid of the man who has something to lose.
Yeah,
and you're between him and it.
You know, the real bonus in this was that his character was not. You know, he wasn't an ex-cop, an ex-agent, an ex-special forces. You know, he's not.
No, he's a music guy. I mean, he's thinking about settling down and becoming a music teacher in elementary school.
You know, there's no. It's so tropey that kind of. You know, that kind of thing that you get, you know, somebody who's an ex-agent of this.
I have a particular set of skills. I played the trombone.
Absolutely drives me to distraction. You know, there's always an ex something.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love this movie ever since I saw it. And it's you know, one that my brain will just go, okay, we're going to store it away for a while. And then we'll bubble it up and go, hey, you remember this? And I was like, oh, yeah, I do. I should see that. And so, yeah, when we first started talking about hidden gems, and I was like, oh, this one. Because I mean, I don't think I've met anybody who has seen this other than me.
Yeah, I mean, twice in 2 days for me. So, and again, another one that I would definitely go back to, 100%. Now, I have a suggestion. Right, I have a suggestion.
Oh God.
And my suggestion is, I think I mentioned it. I sort of skimmed over it last week, just briefly. A movie called Blue Collar, with Yaphet Kotto, Richard Pryor, and Harvey Keitel.
Yeah,
and I would highly, highly recommend it.
Yeah, I found a clip. I know Jay said he loves this film. Goodwin, he's being that wrong, but still.
You are a sick fuck. You're a sick fuck.
I am.
I honestly, I would recommend it to anybody and everybody. It's I was shocked at the level of acting that Richard Pryor was capable of. I mean,
he was.
Speaking of Yaphet Kotto, have you seen The Park Is Mine?
No, I've still got it. I have got it. But I've got 70. I think last count, as of yesterday, 75 films that I've still got to get through.
Yeah, I think you should change the viewing order based on my insistence.
Honestly, some people are so conceited. Honestly.
So
I can't help it. I can't help it if facts and reality align with my opinion.
1986. Gary, so you did like this film, right? We watched, called Miracle Mile, correct?
I've never seen it, mate.
No.
I've never heard of it.
But this Miracle Mile film, you enjoyed this film because it was made in 1989.
Yeah, I see. I don't see it as an 80s movie because it was written in 78.
Yeah. It still counts.
Because it was written
that's why it's so fucking nihilistic.
Yeah. So you can shove that one right up your arse. Don't try and get me on that.
Yeah. Now he's going to claim The Postman was actually written in the 70s as well, and.
But loopholes are great. It's like being gay. When you're in prison, it's not gay. Yeah, that's what I tell myself. We've all sucked dick in jail. So the Park Is Mine. 1986 film. Goodwin recommends, but Gary hates 80s films. I can't watch a film with Gary, like The Mission. From the
he couldn't stand The Mission.
I hated The Bounty.
Yes.
According to the Inside Man, the 80s is the worst fucking decade of the
it is
Hollywood.
It is the worst. It is the worst. It is the worst thing. But it doesn't mean that I don't like some movies from the 80s.
We keep finding more films that you just fucking hate.
Well, I think it's like when Blue, when you talk about, I've never heard of this movie, and I was like, yeah. So when people think of the 80s, they think of like what was like the greatest hits of that era, right? What was
right.
The most popular, and judge any decade by that, and usually those decades are pretty shit. But there are always kind of these hidden gems, or they had modest success, they end up having a cult following, or it was just it did well enough, and studio was happy to take their money and leave. But when you for a lot of people, when they saw it, it was like, man, this thing was different, and it really kind of sticks. And I think those are a lot of the movies that I was always attracted to. I mean, there's a reason that Blade Runner bombs and The Thing bombs, and the original Terminator, it did all right, but it wasn't a huge blockbuster when it came out. I mean, it was kind of a niche cult movie. And again, you get Name of the Rose, Miracle Mile, The Mission, The Bounty. There are larger ones like The Killing Fields that certainly got a lot of press, but nobody thinks about that when they think of these movies.
It's largely forgotten, isn't it? It's a largely forgotten movie. Much like the situation in Cambodia as well. Largely forgotten. Largely forgotten conflict.
Isn't right. I can't tell you the last time I know I've seen this, but it's been so long. It would almost be like a rewatch because it's been so long since I watched it.
Yeah. The Killing Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie, Miracle Mile, is downright uplifting compared to The Killing Fields.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well, I think
and we're talking about total global thermonuclear war, and we're like, yeah, but at least we're not in Cambodia in the 70s.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I mean, Come and See is like a rom-com.
The
Killing Fields. You know,
Well, I think it is, Gary. We had a point where it's like, well, I think I can't help but like, I think war films, Apocalypse Now, Saving Private Ryan, Full Metal Jacket. I'm not saying like, obviously Killing Fields is bad, but like it's just like it feels like pop culture. You hit that certain zeitgeist where it's like, hey, what's your favorite war movie? Okay, Private Ryan, even Black Hawk Down, Killing Fields just doesn't pop in my top 10 war movies. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a war movie. It's like the results of a war. You have because the war essentially happens off screen for the most part. You have a couple of incidents that
and it's a love story, isn't it? Really, it's a love story between the two characters and Dith Pran. And wow, I mean, it's a heavy hitter as well.
Oh God,
it really is. This is like 1984 British biographical drama. I mean, nothing came good out of Britain from the 80s.
No, not really.
No. Apart from Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, Maggie was all right, but technically she was elected in the 70s, so you got that.
Also, the Killing Field says 1984, and who wants a shit movie like that from the
80s? I mean, I would watch that any day of the week, and if you decide that it's one that you want to do, then course, I'm down for that.
It's a great thing. The fact that you, Jay, and Waylon, you keep listening to films. It's like we have no shortage of fucking films to watch.
No, I mean the one that again, Gary and I both were kind of taken aback is that you had not seen nor heard of The Name of the Rose.
Name of the Rose. Fuck.
He's right.
I have not seen that yet.
Oh my God.
What?
No, in fact, is that when Jay said this again, I'm looking at
that would be. I mean, Name of the Rose. Gotta. Yeah, that's definitely gotta be done. It's gotta be done.
I mean, so whenever I think about the 80s, my 80s it was Schwarzenegger, Stallone, mostly action films, and like when it comes to I guess some horror films, Freddy, Jason, films like this, I just didn't hit my radar. I'm not sure why.
No.
I mean,
the Name of the Rose.
Wow.
The 80s were pretty good for fucking horror remakes. I mean, they didn't really do a lot of the box office, but they've all become cult favorites. I mean, The Fly, The Blob, The Thing,
Fly, fantastic. RoboCop. I mean, it's just it. I think 80s. I think they live. I mean, they live like basically everything Carpenter I watch in the 80s. But
Prince of Darkness.
Good movie.
I love Prince of Darkness.
It's funny. I mean, that little trilogy that Lucas just reeled off there. I think they are the crowning glories of the remakes. Really, really, fantastic remakes.
Because it's getting like it's 3:30. But honestly, Jay and Gary. So between honestly, Killing Fields, Name of the Rose, which one? Whatever you guys want.
I think that. What do you think, Jay? Name of the Rose?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And also, right here, it is on Tubi for free. So just want to make sure I say where to watch in case people watch this next week.
Yeah.
So now it's look at CW, Pluto, Plex, free, all free. So
fantastic.
Anybody can watch it for free.
Yeah.
So, Name of the Rose.
Honestly, you'll be pleasantly surprised by how good this movie is.
Ennio Morricone doing the score for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely fucking in.
I'll make sure Rachel and Critic Al know in case they're not busy. But I think she's still at work.
Plus, since you mentioned Ennio Morricone, I mean, we're probably gonna have to do Once Upon a Time in the West one day as well.
Ooh,
yeah.
Oh,
okay. Cool.
It's a long one, but it's a fucking good one.
Yes, yeah.
People frighten more when you're dying.
That's great.
So tonight, Jay is finishing up on Next Channel. They're doing the season finale for Peaky Blinders, right?
Yeah.
So Peaky Blinders for tonight, and then let's see, anything for Mr. Brown this week?
I don't think so, but who knows? I could be surprised.
Yeah. And Luke, anything going on you doing this week?
I'm taking Friday off. I might be popping on Admiral Teague's channel to discuss more Miami Vice. But Sunday I'll be joined by Admiral Teague and Kung Fu Hot Dog to talk the Miami Vice episode. Give a little, take a little.
Okay. Jay,
I do want to say, when you cover where the buses don't run. Oh,
we will one day. We'll get to that. We're still on series 1.
That's the one. I'm like, call me for that one. That is my favorite
I'll
episode.
fucking get you on for that one once we get to that. It's going to be a while though, but I can't wait to cover that though. But I just wish it wasn't so far off.
I really wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this week, I mean, I'm gonna go see. I mean, I'm not expecting to be great, but I mean, I think that the reactions. I talked to Nick Betts last night. The reactions of at least the trailer, they're focusing more on Carl Urban and Johnny Cage. I'm hoping this is better than the last one. I'm not expecting it to be a great film, but just better than Mortal Kombat. But yeah, Thursday Mortal Kombat 2 comes out, so I'll check that out this week. And pretty much it. So.
Just quickly, can I just quickly sneak this one in? At 4:30 Central Standard Time and 10:30 UK time, I'm going to be on with Rebel Rose and Proctor File on Rebel Rose's channel, and we're going to be talking all things movie soundtracks and game soundtracks. And
what's Rachel's channel? I don't have it on here.
Should just be under Rebel Rose.
Yeah.
So all one word.
Yeah, is that for the chat things you just
the
uploaded
fireside chat, yeah.
I'll have a listen.
Oh, there you go. See, it took me out again. I hate when YouTube does that shit, man.
Does that shit to me all the time.
Yep, no, it happens. All right, cool.
I'm gonna bet that my subscription has been removed as well.
Well, no, this is Rebel Bros cover band. Sorry, hold on. Take that off here. I will. Where's the hell's Rachel's channel at? I had it subbed. I'll look it up then.
No, you didn't.
You're a lying bastard.
You didn't sub. You smart ass.
So many fucking times to say even like Russ to bust Russ's balls. I have to fucking resub to Russ at least like twice a month. Here we go. Yeah, see, it took me off
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many Rebel Roses on here though, isn't there? I mean, fucking hell, it took the piss. Trying to search for her so I could get a YouTube tag on my channel description.
So this one, Gary,
video description. Sorry.
Yeah, I just want to point out that Proctopile and Rose set up a group chat with me where we were going to do a show, Bullying Brawler. They haven't said shit since that first setting things up. So
they're all talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to hassle Brawler to get on his show because he needs some fucking older people who know these
Jackson
movies.
Covering now.
Yeah, he desperately needs some adult supervision.
Yeah.
He's a nice kid though. He's a nice kid.
Back to the Future, 3 hours. Let's see, what's he doing tonight?
Yeah, he's a bit of a dumbass.
Alien 3.
He's a nice kid.
This masterpiece of Alien 3.
Yeah.
He just needs some adult supervision. It's his biggest thing.
I do like him though. He's been
yeah,
lovely to me whenever I spoke to him. Though, yes.
He's good.
Don't tell him I said that.
Of course not.
Yeah. Don't tell him I said nice things about him.
Thank God we're offline right now.
Yeah. I have him terrified, which is exactly where I want him.
Oh, gee, I hop into Nietz this week because Nietz. Yeah,
we'll have Minority Report on Friday, and then on Sunday we cover Terminator Genesis. Yeah.
I did have fun covering
terminating gynecologist.
Salvation. Yeah. So I mean, to Niet's credit though, he's doing the entire Terminator filmography, which is for all their.
Yeah, I mean, we did it with Predator and Aliens too. And when he first said that, I was like, "Do you realize how many bad movies there are in these franchises?" And he was like, "No, it'll be fine." And as we get past the second one, it was like abandon hope because we still have like 5 more to go in each of these, and they all suck.
Yeah. I like
I must ask. Sorry, mate. I was just going to quickly ask Jay something. Jay, have you watched for Masculine Mondays? Have you watched Slapshot by any chance? Have you done?
No, we have not yet. But I mean, the Hanson brothers are the best.
Yeah, covered. I mean, I'm happy for Nick. I mean, 222 is pretty good. I mean, I think for next year.
I'm sure we will because Nick is a hockey player.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Now,
wow.
Last night Nick was at 965, so he and 2 subs last night. And I can't wait till Nick hits 1,000. But let me see if Masculine Mondays. You should have him on here. Why you think he have like the whole list, Nick? I'm gonna tell him like get your whole 50. So
yeah, I know. What are you gonna do with these people?
Fucking amateur.
Yeah.
See for Cecil, yeah, okay, 45, yeah. So, but he should put down like a Masculine Mondays playlist for people. I mean, look it up, like, yeah. Or get her. Jay, have you heard? I've been seeing clips because the Man on Fire TV show's out. I've been seeing clips of it. Like, it doesn't seem as bad as I expected for the clips. I mean, I haven't watched it, but
I mean, that's like going, "Hey, we're gonna remake Ghostbusters."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like fucking Man on Fire TV show. First. Why? All right, cool. Yeah, so hopefully I'll see Jay for Niat's Terminator Genesis first.
Jenny shit.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Actually, part of masculine. God damn it! Part of Masculine Mondays is trying to make up for Niat shit. You know, when I get done with puberty, I'm going to be very excited. Fucking hell!
I love the fact that every time, more than once, I've been on with Jay and Niat, and Niat's like, "I love this film as a kid." Then Jay does the part, and Niat's like, "Goodwill keeps destroying my child."
That's what I did. I tell them every time, look, I'm here to bully your inner child.
There's been so
your
many
inner child should have had better taste, and we'll slap that kid and take his lunch money.
Yeah, we had a couple of these. I'm just laughing so fucking hard. It's like, definitely. We're getting our wheeling, okay? So I'm only doing 1 week. I only get 1 week a week. No, I mean, some people, me and Jay and Gary don't like. We're not like on camera 6 fucking days a week.
Yeah.
They also complain like, why aren't more people subbing to me? Also, buy me a computer for my stream and. Thanks, Will. And yeah, so I'll check out.
Have sex with me up against the wall of a building.
Yeah, so later on
tonight, I'll live stream it. Yeah, on Kick.
Tonight I'll beat some more Metal Gear Solid because Metal Gear Solid. It's a great game. I do 5 minutes of gameplay. I sit back and fold socks for an hour, and I'm like, it's a great cutscene game because there's like, was it 10 hours of cutscenes and 15 minutes of gameplay?
Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah.
As much as I love the game, the fucking dialogue is really overwritten. I mean, Jesus Christ, it really is.
Metal Gear Solid 3, just sit back and have a drink. Do not take it.
Yeah,
it knows what it is. Yeah.
I love Hideo Kojima because he kind of made a video game, the fucking acting in the video games so much better than most video games we're doing, because Resident Evil had some fucking bad acting, but Metal Gear Solid actually had some solid cinematic,
also
solid cinematic feel.
I know you and Gary have this because you guys are in a different country, but it's a GameFly. Right? GameFly, it's $15 a month. I'm not paying $60 for Metal Gear Solid, which is a fucking 20-hour cutscene. I'll rent it though and ship it back. I'm not paying $60 for that shit.
I always play all the games anyway. They're fucking cheaper now, though. So
yeah. Well, I haven't progressed past Pong yet, so
yeah.
When the graphics get better, I'll let you know about Pong.
Yeah. What you need is hyper realistic Pong. That's what you're really holding out for.
There you go.
Yeah.
The thing about, I mean, we talk about like Resident Evil, the acting or whatever. The thing is like the story itself is actually pretty good because they're smart. They keep it a B movie, at least in the first couple.
Yeah.
Then they run off the rails, but nothing. There's a certain like quaintness to the cheesiness of the voice acting, in the same way that Zero Wing became more than famous for some of its hilarious voice acting. And Blue, I gave you a link to a compilation that was made about Zero Wing. Back when we had Image.
Is it as infamous as Jill Sandwich?
No, it's much more so. Long before we had Jill sandwiches.
What is this?
Is it a bit like rimming?
So I'm sharing this tab on Chrome, so the audio should work. I'm hoping, right?
Okay. We're not hearing it. There we
Now
go.
when set up on the bond, we get signal. What? Main screen turn on. It's you.
How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. You are on the way for destruction.
What you say?
What do you
sound
say?
like fucking AI would write.
Save your time.
This became a huge meme on the internet, and image boards started putting all your base in quotes from Zero Wing on all kinds of images.
Oh shit.
19 years ago as well. Geez.
Oh yeah,
8 million.
and it's older than that. It was on long before there was a YouTube.
Wow. Holy
I feel
shit.
so old.
It's everywhere. My God. Time magazine. Bases are.
Which is bad.
Holy shit.
Surgeon General warning: all your base are belong to us.
That's crazy, Jay. Holy shit. Cool.
What do you say?
All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get some food.
Then there's release every Zig for great justice. That's another line from that game. Yeah, so I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about T-Boy's acting in Resident Evil because I know zero wing.
Hey, take this. It should help you kill living things.
Yeah,
you are on the way to your destruction.
So next week, I guess watch some really terrible, shitty Sean Connery film next week. You know, I'm sure Gary's gonna hate it. So
yeah. But it was written way before the 80s, so
obviously.
That's what your mama said last night.
As long as he slaps women around, I'm happy.
Yeah, there's no problem slapping a woman around. See, when women try to get the last word, it's
Christian Slater does a bit of slapping on that woman. At least clapping.
Cool.
15 no's and a yes means yes.
All right. See you next week.